It really started to hit.
Well, I was telling Virginia, she's like, "Oh, I've got this pill that can help you feel better, and it's gonna make your muscles relax." I'm like, "Oh, sweet, this is great."
It's a muscle relaxer. That's what it does. And
Sure.
it helps the muscle just release, and then the pain, and then you can sleep better.
But I think there's a sleep aid in it too.
There is.
Oh, there is a sleep aid, huh?
Long story short, it hit me in a way that it was not supposed to hit me, and I kind of started like hallucinating a little bit.
That is not how I felt on it.
It made me tired, but I didn't go to sleep on it, Kev. So I stayed up with it. And to my horror, I was on a phone call with a girl that I had dated in the past for about 14 minutes.
Whoa,
And
what did you talk about?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
And I'm having such major anxiety today.
Turns out you're back together.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
But I have such anxiety today about it because I should not have called this person. And I got really weird, man. Never again do I ever. I thought you were there to help me, bro.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Yeah, hello. Happy Thursday. What's up, y'all? It is the KVJ Show.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, here we go, man. One more day to the weekend. Another round of KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke. That's going down tomorrow night at Blue Martini at City Place in West Palm. So we'll see you guys out there for that.
It starts at 7, but get there a little bit early. Get your snack on. They have some yummy appetizers on special.
Got some other stuff going on. Dolphins kind of kick off the season tonight. Doesn't really count for anything, but you'll be able to see what's going on. I'm kind of curious if they have Jay Cutler out there. He's only been part of the team for like 5 days.
5 minutes.
Yeah, so is he going to be out there taking snaps tonight? You should be able to see that.
I'll tell you what I'm curious about. I want to know, are you getting bigger or are your shirts getting smaller? Because you look like you are busted out of that thing.
Well, like I told you, I'm in this weird spot where, I'm typically a large, but it just depends upon what you have. This is a brand new shirt that I got, and it's a large. Some larges fit okay, and some of them are too small.
Your sleeves are struggling
I know.
to hold in those pythons.
They really do have to come out with a different size shirt because I put on an XL, and half the time I'm swimming in them. So my body's in, it doesn't belong in large, and it doesn't belong in XL.
If that shirt could talk, it would say, "Help!"
Help! Yeah,
We
I
may
want to
wanna-
support in Jupiter Magazine. They sent me this shirt, and I'm like, I felt bad because they gave me this shirt to wear.
And they're
I
such
wanted to
nice people.
And I want to wear it on KVJ TV. I'm like going, guys, I need I don't know what it is.
We may need to
A
do a
small extra large, if that makes sense.
I've done this before because I don't have skinny upper arms like some girls have been blessed with these little skinny, tiny baby arms. I kind of have like just a little bit of a mate up there.
Yeah.
And so what I've done in the past with a short sleeve shirt is just right under the cusp of your armpit, do a little tiny snip.
Little alteration?
Tiny snip on the seam.
Okay.
And it releases those tight threads because, something's got to give.
Try an alteration here.
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
Denny's, I need a scissor.
And you got an interesting dress. You're kind of dressed like Thanksgiving. Stand up for she's kind of dressed like a candy corn.
Yeah, she does. It's a candy corn dress. You got all the flavors there. How delicious.
I don't know why I'm ripping on people's fashion, but
Hey, you're wearing a pineapple headband. What the hell? You've got a lot of nerve to say anything about anybody.
Not sure why we do KVJ TV. We probably should not be seen.
your outfits are amusing me today.
Yeah. If you want to check it out, you can watch everything that's going on here. If you have any kind of like Apple TV, Roku, any of those things, even if you can watch YouTube on your flat screens, go check it out, kvjshow.com. So many people are connected that way. That's how people watch TV. We're right there for you. It's called KVJ TV. Dial it up and watch even on your mobile device. If you got the WRMF app, it's free. You can download it. You can watch it on your mobile device too.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, could Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt be getting back together after all that? I'll give you the behind the scenes coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I was watching TV last night and they were running those Sleep Number bed commercials, and this 360 bed really is amazing. I mean, the responsive air technology, which senses your every move during the night. They also got this thing where the bed warms your feet when you're trying to fall asleep. I mean, that is so peaceful and awesome.
You can come try that on Saturday, correct?
Correct. We're going to be at the mall at Wellington Green.
From what time?
2 to 4.
2 to 4.
Yeah. They lay the whole beds out for you. In fact, we're going to be in there sampling it, trying it out. You can also get some amazing deals. You can come in right now and get the introductory savings of $200 to $400 on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed.
91% of people that have a Sleep Number bed recommend it to their friends. Come hang out with us, Mall at Wellington Green on Saturday from 2 to 4.
Yeah, I went to there's locations all over South Florida. I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Yeah, you can also go check them out on North Lake Boulevard and Palm Beach Gardens. And when you do, make sure you tell them that the KVJ Show sent you in.
The BFF Tour with Joe Coy and Angela Johnson is coming.
I love watching when women laugh. It's my favorite. Because when women laugh, they laugh hard. Women will laugh and pee.
Joe Coy and Angela Johnson live on stage.
I got kind of famous on YouTube for this joke about getting my nails done. Honey, relax your hand.
Saturday, August 26th, 8 p.m. Hard Rock Live. Tickets on sale now. Go to myhrl.com. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
36 months lease, $19.95 down, 10K miles per year, 0 security deposit, $218.55 doc included plus tax tag, title, registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved 740 plus credit. Months finance through Kia Finance. For JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Expires 9/5/17.
Kia Mania comes to West Palm Beach Kia. Regardless of your credit history, if you make over $350 a week, you can drive home today in a new Kia from $129 a month, or buy it for only $12,991. Been turned down by other dealers? West Palm Beach Kia has approved thousands of customers when other dealers couldn't. We want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. New 17 Kia Fortes, the highest ranked compact car in initial quality, just $129 a month, or buy it for $12,991. Own a new Kia for just $12,991. If you make over $350 a week, new Kias from $129 a month, or buy it for $12,991. And we want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
What if your child was diagnosed with epilepsy or a neurological condition? Every parent wants the best care for their child. Fortunately, the best is close at hand. As the first pediatric brain institute in the country, Nicholas Children's Hospital's Brain Institute has decades of experience as a leader, developing some of the most advanced clinical research programs and pioneering minimally invasive treatments. Ranked 11th in the nation in pediatric neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, the Brain Institute provides comprehensive diagnosis, evaluation, and treatment of a wide range of neurological disorders, striving so that every child can reach their maximum potential. For more information, please call 786-624-2381 or visit nicholaschildrens.org/brain. Nicholas Children's Hospital, for health, for life, part of Miami Children's Health System.
There's still time to register for fall classes at Indian River State College. Prepare for the career that's right for you with a bachelor's or associate degree from IRSC, or get the skills you need for the promotion you want through quick job training. Financial aid is available, and you'll find personal attention with reasonable cost and convenience at 5 Treasure Coast campuses and the virtual campus. Register now to get the classes you need at the times you want. Get started today at irsc.edu. That's irsc.edu. Register today.
Don't stress about your upcoming move. If you're worried about what you're going to do and how you're going to get all this stuff from one place to the other, All you have to do is call Greek Moving and Storage. You call them once, they take care of every detail from there. They're amazing. They're the superheroes of moving. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins, and they do it right. They come into your home with a team of men. They bring a vibe where they're like high-fiving each other and dancing around as they're packing their your stuff. It's awesome to watch them work. These guys do it right. And the best thing is they'll pack your stuff, they'll move it, then they'll unpack it at the new place, taking all the boxes with them when they leave. Boom, your move is completely done in one day. It's absolutely amazing to watch them work. Call them up today, Star Greek on your mobile phone. That's Star Greek. And ask them about Greek Rewards. It pays you cash for telling your friends to use Greek when they move. Star Greek, and get ready for your best move ever.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose one free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
Be your own trend. At Plato's Closet, they have all the looks you need to be your authentic self. Whether your style is athletic, artsy, hipster, or a combination of trends, get your look for way less than mall prices. And when you make a $100 purchase in August, get a $10 coupon to spend in September. Save big this back-to-school season at Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet, Boca Raton, Boynton Beach, Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, Stewart, and Wellington.
I'm Harvey Massey. At Massey Services, we know you don't want pests in your home. That's why we created Pest Prevention. Our preventive approach focuses on the outside of your home and includes caulking and sealing areas that pests use to get inside. You see, our program keeps pests out so you won't have to control them later. And that's better for you, your family, and our environment. That's Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Experience Dunkin' Donuts cold brew with 100% Arabica beans steeped in cold water for 12 hours for a rich, ultra-smooth, full-bodied coffee like no other. Discover the craft of cold brew today. America runs on Dunkin'. Price participation may vary. Limited time offer.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is certainly exciting if it's true. Could Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt be getting back together after all that drama? We will tell you coming up in just a minute. Before we get into that, here's a little bit of Kesha. I know we had some Kesha the other day that Kevin drank hot sauce to. Here's a clip of her talking about writing her new album.
I'm not doing a shot of hot sauce for every like, am I?
You're not.
Good. Okay.
Some really depression, suicide. Just tell us the meaning behind praying.
Okay. It's so personal. I've written every song on this album, and they're all so personal. And this song, I think, is just really important because it talks about me personally going through something very hard, lots of very hard things, making it through, not giving up, and finding empathy on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Judge Judy just became a little richer. Wow, talk about a master negotiator. She just sold her entire 10,000 show archive back to CBS as part of a deal to extend her contract through the 2020-2021 TV season. Terms of the deal were not publicly released, but sources close to the deal say that she got paid roughly about $95 million for selling all those shows back to CBS.
Good for Judge Judy, man. I can't. I'm kind of blown away how popular she is and how much in demand she's in.
She's killing it. I mean, that's big cash. Good for you, Judge Judy. And finally here, if you were sad like I was when you saw that Brad and Angie were breaking up, this could be good news. They say the divorce is off. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have not done anything to move the divorce forward in several months. And people are saying they're not going to. Now, what happened, you know, when the marriage started crumbling and they had that big fight on the airplane, and Brad had to realize some of the things that he was doing to wreck his marriage and wreck his children. They say he quit cold turkey, stopped drinking any alcohol whatsoever.
Wow.
And started fighting for his kids and fighting for his family and fighting to be a better man. And they say through all of that, his determination to improve himself has warmed Angelina's cold heart.
That's cool.
And reportedly, she has told friends that she would consider taking him back. This may be something that happens in the near future because nobody is moving forward with the divorce.
Don't do it, Brad. It's a trap.
Always the optimist over here. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It's August 26th and 27th inside the fairgrounds. Visit adayforkids.com for details.
Well, I've taken up something new, and it's something that I should have done about 30 years ago. I'll tell you what it is coming up next.
Reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list. But she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
I'm doing something that I should have done 30 years ago. I'm finally learning how to play guitar.
Nice.
Wow, look at you.
My son Cannon did his first lesson last week, and so I've been working with him like every night, just trying to get some of the stuff down. I'm like, well, why didn't I do this 30 years ago? And it's, you know, learning the different chords and whatnot. I'm like going, I really hope that we both stick with this.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Me, you, Denny's, and Cannon, we can join a guitar band together.
We'd have a jam session.
We can have a jam session anytime you want to.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing that because so many people, especially older people, and I'm not calling you old by
Older
any
people
means,
like you.
But
seniors.
Yes. It's nice. My feeble fingers on the strings.
If the arthritis lets me, I'll continue to play.
But a lot of people think that they, you know, oh, I'm too old to ever pick up an instrument. And you've always said you've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
You can pick up an instrument at any age and you can get decent at it. So
Very true.
I love it.
Very true. A lot of people put age and they close the door on something. They say, you know, it's something I should have done when I was a teenager and it's too late for me now. And, you know, I probably had a little bit of that in my mind saying, I should have been doing this when I was 14. And
that's the Western culture, man. It makes everyone think once they get to a certain age, they're disposable and they can never do anything good again. And that is so not true.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope that in a year or 2 years, I can come in here and actually play a song and boom, boom, just bust something out and join my my new band.
Oh, it's done. You're signed.
All right, let's start working on band names.
I love it. You don't even have to be good. We just want you in the band.
Okay, that's all right. Strum along. What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
We were talking a little bit yesterday about, was sometime this week, artists that hate their biggest hits.
Yeah.
And funny enough, an article just came out kind of updating it. Here are some of the artists, and here are the hits they hate, and a lot of times they won't even play them now. Madonna hates Like a Virgin, and I've heard before it took her a while to play that song in concert, but she just, hates that song with a passion.
Huh.
Robert Plant, when he was in, was it the
Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, Led Zeppelin. He hated Stairway to Heaven. Hated that song.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to jump out of his skin anytime he had to play it.
Well, it's one of those songs too. It drags. It's
long.
It's slow until it gets to the part that everybody likes. Where it starts picking up.
Lorde doesn't really like Royals. She says it sounds like a ringtone from 2006.
Oh, well, she and I have something in common then.
She says everyone who's covered that song has done it way better than she has.
It feels so dark when you're listening to it. It instantly puts you in a dark mood.
Well, I heard it on our sister station, Sunny, and when something makes it there, it's that's when all the
music goes to die.
Well, it's you've got you've got, for me, if you're a young artist, and I thought about that because I heard Royals the other day. I'm going, oh, if Lord heard that, she'd be going, oh man, I made it to the grandma station.
Radiohead, especially the lead singer, hates Creep.
Which is insane to
I
me.
know.
Because that is such a great song that is loved by so many people in music. It's been called one of the most perfect songs.
I don't get Radiohead or their fans because they put out the songs that going, this is so good. And I listen to them going, that's horrible. And then the songs that the band and their fans don't like, I'm like, that's a good song.
Creep is where it's at.
It's a great song.
They have a song called High and Dry. Same thing. They're going, ugh, that's so...
They don't like that one either.
It's so commercial. And so I'm like, the only songs I like from this band are the ones that they and their fans hate.
And it's so funny they have radio in their name, but yet they don't want to be on the radio. They don't like anything that makes it on the radio.
Oh my gosh, we hate success.
It's just bizarre.
It is kind of weird.
Beastie Boys end up hating Fight for Your Right to Party.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of get it.
Well, because I think everyone thought they were just three dudes that were getting up there on the microphone, and they could play some instruments. They had some talent.
Sure.
And who else here? Oasis hated Wonderwall. Oasis hates everything, though.
Oasis hates each other.
I think they hate themselves.
They do a lot of hating, those guys.
And then
they're so busy hating.
Frank Sinatra. You ever hear the song "Strangers in the Night"?
Yeah.
Exchanging glances.
He hated it so badly. One time he turned on the crowd because he was getting ready to intro it. He's like, "If you like this song, it's terrible." Blah blah blah. Maybe Frank was drunk. I don't know. I know Blue Eyes like to throw some back.
Okay. Virginia, what do you got on your mind today?
Well, the results are in from the KVJ Powerball expedition yesterday.
Well, the fact that you're here, and we are too, I imagine we didn't win.
You would imagine correct,
Okay.
sir. Yeah,
All
you'd have
right.
been getting a call right around 4 o'clock this morning if I'd have checked and we won. We did not win, but the good news is nobody won.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it rolls over. The next Powerball is going to be on Saturday, and it's worth $356 million. And the Florida Mega Millions is still out there. That one is on Friday, and that one's worth $382 million. So
First time both have been over 300 million.
cash is still in play. I need you guys to focus on your numbers. Jay Bird, you said you picked the Powerball number 4 yesterday. 4 did not come up.
It could have meant 14. I don't know. Sometimes
14 didn't come
Well,
up.
I mean,
there was nothing with the 4
His
in
psychic
it
abilities become more suspect.
whatsoever. No 4s.
It could be 4 months from now. There's a lot of things that could be happening, Virginia.
All right, you need to focus or I'm going to punch you 4 times.
Okay.
I need some solid numbers for Saturday's drawing. This is not playing around. You claim to be psychic. Put your skills into effect.
I gotta tell you, your approach is a little aggressive. I'm really not seeing too
I'm
much
sorry,
right
it's
now.
not me. It's the testosterone.
It's your
talking.
candy corn dress. I want to eat you.
Wow.
Well, no.
Boy, now.
That's awful bold for not even 6:30 in the morning.
You're going to start at the top or go to the bottom?
Say because of your dress.
I know you've been single for a while, but that's pretty desperate.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, the statement is being made: if you let your kids play football, you're a bad parent. I'll tell you why coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We've got a pair of incidents right now to keep an eye out for here in Palm Beach County. The first one is a crash blocking the right lane in Jupiter, I-95 northbound at Indiantown Road. The second one blocking the right lane on the entrance ramp in Palm Beach Gardens. That's I-95 southbound from PGA Boulevard. Up north on the Treasure Coast, we also have a little road construction causing delays. That's 2 lanes blocked in Fort Pierce, I-95 southbound at Okeechobee Road. We do, however, have a little bit of good news for your Thursday morning commute. You're all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on John Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay, a water theme park like no other. From the sands of Waturi Beach to the top of the Krakatau volcano, summer is a lot cooler here. And when you add the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola, that's summer on a higher level. And right now, Florida residents get 1 month free on any Universal Preferred or Premier annual pass with the UPC code from select Coca-Cola products, which means you can make summer last all year long at all 3 Universal Orlando parks. So grab an ice-cold Coke and summer on a higher level at Volcano Bay, the 3rd amazing theme park at Universal Orlando Resort. Visit universalorlando.com. Offer ends August 31st. Restrictions apply.
Multi-award-winning singer-songwriter John Mayer, live in concert. The Search for Everything World Tour. An evening of acoustic full band and John Mayer trio sets. BB&T Center, Saturday, August 12th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, The Search for Everything, is available now. There's more at johnmayer.com.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and you got to hurry into the final days of Mattress Firm's coolest sleep sale ever. Hot doesn't stop in Florida. This cool sale is going to end soon. You've got to check out the latest in cooling mattress technology, like the exclusive Serta iComfort Temp Touch and the new Beauty Rest Black Memory Foam with black ice. Plus, it's your last chance to get one of these awesome Yeti coolers or tumblers with select purchases. But it ends on Sunday, and it's only while supplies last. Stop waking up hot and sweaty in the middle of the night. Could be your mattress. Technology is changing. Mattresses stay cool now. It's like they're smart. Visit a Mattress Firm store, experience the latest in cooling mattress technology, and you can sleep cool all night long. Plus, I know a lot of people heading off to college. You're going to need a new bed. Back to school offers when you show your school ID at Mattress Firm. So don't wait any longer. Head on in today. Start sleeping happy and cooler on your perfect mattress. Plus, take advantage of interest-free financing for 6 years. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms, subject to credit approval. Don't miss it. Final days of Mattress Firm's coolest sleep sale ever at Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy.
They say $3 won't get you very far these days. They clearly haven't been to Speedway recently. During the month of August, when you spend $3 on merchandise in the store, you'll get an instant rollback of 10 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. So what can you buy with $3 at Speedway? Well, lots actually. You can get 3 regular-sized Kit Kats, Reese's, or Skittles, or 3 20-ounce Sprites or Dr. Peppers, or 3 Powerades from the cooler, or, well, you get the point. We think a full tank of gas can also take you pretty far, especially when you take 10 cents off per gallon. Now that's going places. Remember to present your free Speedy Rewards card when you buy $3 worth of merchandise, and you'll get 10 cents off a gallon for your next fill-up. It's just another way Speedway is keeping up with the speed of you. Offer good for up to 25 gallons. See store for merchandise exclusions and details.
We're on the way, the convenience stores of Speedway.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
A penguin can jump as high as 6 feet in the air. That's nearly a dunk. Something else to make you feel good.
Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And the satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance, too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? In Providence, Rhode Island, every night skyscrapers and tugboats blink their lights on and off to wish kids in a children's hospital good night. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Injured? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
If you like to sing and you like to drink, you need to join us for KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke coming up this Friday night at Blue Martini City Place in West Palm Beach.
Come out and join us. Cocktails on special for happy hour, delicious food.
Find more about Blue Martini at bluemartinilounge.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering the free support and tools you'll need to succeed. When you call Tobacco-Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll be able to connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction by starting you off with a personalized quit plan. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. Along with Phone Quit, we offer a series of additional proven tools to help you quit your way, such as Group Quit and Web Quit. So give us a call at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. Ask about free nicotine replacement options to help you quit today. This is your start to a tobacco-free life. No judgments, just help.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Tires Plus.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. A warm start to the morning with temperatures in the low 80s under partly cloudy skies, but showers will be moving onshore for the morning drive, so take your time heading in today. Temperatures will warm to only the upper 80s as we'll see some more cloud coverage and more rainfall across the area, with an area of low pressure moving onshore throughout our afternoon. Overnight lows back down to around 80 degrees.
Tires Plus offers quality name brand tires, brakes, batteries, and oil installed quickly by qualified specialists. Get a $70 Bridgestone Visa prepaid card by mail when you buy 4 eligible Bridgestone tires. Visit tiresplus.com for details. Offer valid August 10th through October 8th.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, we got a lot of stuff that is going to be going on here. If you'd like to see any of the KVJ Show members out this weekend, we're all going to be getting together tomorrow night at Blue Martini City Place for cocktails and karaoke. Then the rest of the weekend, myself, Virginia J. Bird, we're going to be at the Sleep Number at the Mall of Wellington Green on Saturday from 2 to 4 with some Harry Styles tickets.
I'll be the guy that looks hungover sleeping in a bed.
Yeah.
But it's encouraged. In fact, everybody is encouraged to jump in bed with us at the Sleep Number store.
Suits is going to be at the Greco Ford in Delray Beach on Friday from 4 to 6 with Coldplay tickets. Denny's is got a really busy weekend as well. He is going to be at the Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram that's at Okeechobee and the Turnpike there on Saturday from 10 to noon with Goo Goo Dolls tickets. And then you can see him on Sunday. He's going to give you a chance to get 10% off your in-store purchase at Staples, the one on Okeechobee and Spencer there, 10 a.m. to noon on Sunday.
Oh, just in time for school supplies.
Absolutely. So if you want to see any of the KVJ show, we are going to be out all over the town this weekend. Just go to our Facebook page or go to kvjshow.com to get more details.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
If you love football like I do, you're very excited. Preseason football is going on. They had a game on TV last night that you could watch. The Dolphins are going to be getting their preseason going tonight, taking on the Atlanta Falcons at Hard Rock Stadium. My son Ken is going to be going. He's very excited.
Oh, he is?
Yes, he is.
Good for him.
Yep, he's going to go with a friend of his, so he's really pumped to get to the game tonight. If you want to check it out, you can watch it on the local CBS affiliates, depending upon what market you're in. It'll be broadcast there to check out. But this is an interesting statement. If you know anything about football, you know that this has been coming up a lot. The CTE, It's basically head trauma that is happening in a lot of NFL players, and they're doing research on them after they've retired. A lot of them have passed away, and they do brain scans and whatnot, and it's affecting them and their memory and just the way that they feel as they get older because of all the hits that they take. There are a lot of former football players saying, look, if I had kids, there's no way I would let them play football. And they even had a movie with Will Smith called Concussion. And in that, there was this doctor that was portrayed in there, and he has now come out. And the guy who discovered CTE in football players, he believes that anyone letting their kid under the age of 18 play football should be considered child abuse, and we should start looking at it that way in America, that no child under the age of 18 can play any form of tackle football. If you do, the parent should be prosecuted.
Wow.
Okay, good luck making that stick.
I wonder if we'll ever get to that point. Now,
Tell that to Texas. They love their football.
Well, even here in South Florida. I mean, honestly, you look anywhere, there are not any better athletes in football than I think in South Florida. I mean, you look at schools. I'm from Ohio. I'm a big Buckeye fan. There might be as many as 6 South Florida kids starting on Ohio State this year. So, I mean, that just lets you know that teams from up north come down and just,
poach.
They do. They just pillage the football talent that comes out of here. St. Thomas Aquinas was just recently named like the top athletic program in all of America. They got 3 state championships in a row, going for 4 this season. And, it is such a big thing, such a huge moneymaker here in America, and we love our football. I am one of them, man. I love football. I live for football.
What are the stats on kids getting hurt playing football? I mean, are majority of the kids that play, are they suffering from head injuries? Are they getting hurt?
They're doing more research on it now, and it's still new. And with the NFL players, this is where they're starting. These are people that have started when they were kids playing football, played all the way through the whole thing, and then after they pass away, they take a look at their brains to see, and they discover that, I think the stat came out last week, it's like 90+% of football players have CTE. And one of the football players, who's now an announcer, Boomer Esiason, said, yeah, you know what? We probably all. I have it. I'm sure we've all got it. It's just part of what you do.
Tom Brady has it. He's had lots of concussions, and we don't talk about it.
You're right. Thank you, Giselle.
His wife said that in an interview.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it. Well, you're talking about it.
Now, people argue that, they're looking desperately at ways to make the sport safer. But this doctor who was in concussion that is coming out with this report today, who believes that if you let your kid play football under the age of 18, I'm talking about tackle, that there is no way to make football safer.
You're a football lover. Do you think he has got some credibility for what he's saying here?
Yeah, I do. And I've got a 9-year-old son, and I was so excited the day that he was able to play football, and he was 5 years old, and I took him out there, and we put him in the pads and the helmet and all that kind of stuff, and I couldn't wait to see him play. And he was in a league that was like 5-year-olds to 8-year-olds, and he was just getting his bell rung and getting rocked, and he hated it.
They did tackle that young?
They did tackle. He was 5. Yeah. And
it's ridiculous.
It was 4 years ago, and there hadn't been as much in the news 4 years ago as there is now.
The Will Smith movie hadn't come out.
Right.
The talk wasn't so loud.
Yeah. And I got him in flag football now. And in my own personal thing, and like I said, I really try to never, ever make judgment calls on people and their parenting. My judgment call for my kid is play flag football as long as you can, develop the skills, understand the game, and then at some point when you are 16 or whatever, and if you decide you want to play tackle at that point, then that's your decision.
My whole thing was I'm not even coming down on for tackling so young. Can kids even run straight at that age with tackling? I mean, it just seems like that would be so unorganized.
It's goofy. Well, I thought the same thing. I'm like, it's going to be so unorganized. There's no way, these kids could hurt each other because they don't really know how to do anything, and that's what they're starting to find out. And there has been some studies that they're saying, you might want to watch putting your kids in the tackle. But I know that it's big around here. And I got friends whose kids are in it, and they love it, and they coach it, and they're big fans of it.
It was a big debate in my house. My mom did not want me playing football in high school, and I didn't play because she made such a big deal out of, you played flag football. I had to play flag football in high school. People didn't make fun of me at all about that. I was playing with middle schoolers in flag football. Aww. Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, I just wonder, and I tell you, football, tackle football especially in America and in South Florida, it is that sacred cow that how dare you, in fact, I'm going to get so much hate mail just even for talking about this to this point that people be like, how dare you even suggest? But I wonder, how long can it exist? And are we in the next 5 or 10 years going to see where they're going to say, look, we got to stop with the tackle for the kids. They've got to play flag. They've got to learn the skills and all that kind of stuff. And then when they graduate and fully learn how to tackle at about the age of 16, then we can start doing that. But I know they love their tackle football here, and I do too. I love high school football in Florida.
So you're siding with the doctor, it sounds like.
I am
Who are
siding.
you?
I am siding with safety, and it is tough. And I tell you, that's why it's weird for me, because I am so torn. Because there's nothing, you guys know me, there's nothing I love more in this world than tackle football.
There actually is, and his name is Cannon.
You're right.
And that's the only thing that you should love more.
Yeah.
Him being safe and healthy
Yeah,
and
you're
not
right.
damaged, and that trumps football, and that just means that you're on the right path.
So what do you do then? I mean, if you're saying you can't play until you're 16 or 17 or even 18, how do you get drafted? How do you go to that next level? How do you get recruited from
Cross
colleges?
that path when you come to
Yeah,
it. Let him play the flag and figure out if he even likes it.
Well, that's my thought, and that's why I put him in that. He does like playing the flag, and they'll even have a lot of 7-on-7, and it's just skilled athletes going out there running and doing kind of the same concepts, but you're not doing the tackle. And even then, they wear padded little helmets that aren't as intense as the ones they wear now, just to try to keep them in case somebody runs into somebody.
Do people start rioting in the streets if the NFL turn, the football how it is now into flag football? Would people just go ape poop?
I don't think that the NFL, and a lot of people say, look, you know what, because of what it can do and how it can set up my family in the future and my kids and all that kind of stuff, with the silly money you can make. Honestly, a lot of players, they just plan on jumping in the league for 3 years, making whatever they can, getting out, and then, hopefully they don't have too much damage to their bodies.
And some people, they know the risks of something, and they still do it because they love it.
Right.
And at that point, what are you going to do? Stop an adult from trying to play? You know what I mean?
But that's why this guy is saying that we should, in America, consider tackle football child abuse until the kid is 18 and is an adult and can make that decision for themselves. And that would take out, at 18, that the only way colleges would be able to recruit high school kids, if we got to that point, was they would have to watch them in 7-on-7 and then try to teach them how to fully tackle and things like that when they get into college.
Oh, yeah, no, I can hear the hate email being typed right now. Kevin, you've lost your edge, you son of a...
Don't listen to anybody who has any opinions. You only listen to your heart.
Please,
that's it.
And that's why I would say, I think as parents, just, educate yourselves, because how bad would you feel? And I've seen, I grew up around football, and I don't know of really any kids that were seriously hurt from it.
Okay, now, let me
that
ask...
we know of.
But
What's
it
your-
happens,
Mhm.
and how bad would you feel if you sat here and
Yeah.
debated, and then you ended up putting him in tackle, and he got hurt? You would feel terrible.
Do you agree with the doctor? Is it child abuse to have your kids play tackle football?
That might be a little extreme.
I
know what child abuse looks like,
Yeah.
and this ain't that. Is it maybe a bad decision for their health? Yeah, it may be if they get hurt, but you're riding that chance.
It would have been a bad decision for me when my son Cannon was telling me that he didn't really like it to make him play. And some
Right.
parents do that.
And
to
you
me,
didn't.
that would have been the wrong choice. Now, is it strong enough to say it's child abuse? I don't know. But for parents, if you are doing that, that's something where I would check yourself. If your kid is like, I don't want to do it, you're going, I'm going to teach you how to be a man. Because, look, I came from that kind of upbringing, too, where you played football because it would teach you discipline. And I love all the things that you learn from football. But if you're making your kid do it, and we're all in this society right now where we're trying to decide who are snowflakes, who's too weak, who needs to do this and who needs to do that. And I am right in the midst of all of it, just like so many other parents of like, wow, what do I do? Yeah. So
You have to empower Cannon to make
Yeah.
his choices and have conversations with him. He told you when he was 5 he didn't like getting his bell rung.
Right.
And you didn't make him do it, and that was the right call.
And he loves flag football.
And now he'll continue to tell you how he feels about it.
I don't think it's child abuse at all.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Not child.
I mean,
You think the doctor's way
no,
overboard
come
on this.
on. I mean, if a father and a son is out playing and they love the game, that father's trying to do the best thing. He thinks he's doing the best job he can do because they love football.
Mhm.
And like Virginia said, it's a risk that I think a lot of people know, you're taking.
Stacy's on here from Belle Glade. What's up, Stacy?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing? So many great
Good.
football players come out of your town, Belle Glade. I mean, that's epicenter of football. You've got a son that has been playing since he was 7.
Yes, sir.
And how do you feel about it when this doctor who came out, was featured in that movie Concussion, says that it's child abuse if you let a kid under 18 play tackle football? What would you say to that guy, and what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I believe what you said is if your child does not want to play tackle football, there should be no reason to force a child to do anything. As long as I believe a child is active in what they believe that they want to do, I think that's the best thing. Mm-hmm. My child chose tackle football. So we did we educated ourselves, my husband coached on how to make it as safe as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think that sport is different than what it was even 15, 20 years ago,
mm-hmm.
where I've heard it 100 times, oh, he just got his bell rung, he'll be fine, rub some dirt on it, go back out there.
Yeah, be a man.
In today's day and age, in tackle football, that is not how it is. If you get your bell rung, if there's any hit that they consider a little off color, then they're going to pull your child out and go through the steps to ensure that that hit was not something that could be damaging. And I've seen people err on the side of caution, which I think is the best bet.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're teaching heads-up football. A lot of sports programs are going to that. Most youth sports programs are going to that. And I believe that tackle football has done so much more for my son than it has damaged him, because we have taught the safe side of tackle football. Of course, there's a risk in any sport that you play, soccer, cheerleading, anything. But tackle football has made him, confident in himself.
It is.
It's just given
mm-hmm.
him very... teamwork. He has a band of brothers that has lasted since he was 7 years old, and that I just can't ever take away the experiences he's had because of that. But you could get that in any sport.
I agree with you, Stacey. I think you bring a good point up about just kids in athletics. I think it's a good thing to do. And somebody saying, hey, look, if you look at injuries, actually cheerleading is the #1 sport for injuries.
Wow.
You're right. Sports in general can do a lot for a person's self-esteem. It does. It teaches you a lot. I would never change anything with a team sport. It's amazing.
Yep. And somebody had a really good point. They texted in. They said, Dan Marino's old. He looks okay. Fins up, baby.
I heard somebody say they would rather call him out than Jay Cutler. If we're going into guys that are retired, can we get Dan?
Dang. Dang. Well, there you go. And, other people are arguing, saying, hey, look, kids do get hurt in soccer. Even kids will run into each other. And what are we going to do? Put them in bubble wrap?
My kid gets hurt walking to the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's a thing with kids. Some of them are just going to get hurt.
I played baseball with a kid who got line drive right in the face, never played again. I mean, it happens in every sport.
Yeah. I got to tell you, just looking at the text right now, they're not going to be banning tackle football in South Florida anytime soon.
Yeah, no crap.
Come on. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us anytime.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break you off. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swore. Let me crashing in a blazing fall. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. Yeah, you wrecked me.
We were just talking about kids playing tackle football, making a man out of them boys. That's right. But I tell you, remember when you got hurt though? You'd run to mama. Mama make you feel good.
Oh, I had stitches over 12 times in my life growing up.
Ooh. I thought this kind of cool because if you used to run to mama and mama would kiss and make it better, there's actually now scientific proof that yes, kissing your child's boo-boos does make them better.
Really?
Yeah.
This is one of those stats where it's like, oh, the cleanest thing in the world's a dog's mouth, and then you find out, oh, wait, the dog's mouth's not that clean.
That has nothing to do with dogs.
The dog just licked another dog's butt. There's no way he has the cleanest
This has
mouth.
nothing to do with dogs, just mamas, and you better not be calling my mama a dog. I'm just telling you that right now. Researchers found that a protein in your saliva helps minor cuts and scratches heal better and faster. So there's something to mama kissing the boo-boos. Keep doing it.
That's funny.
So it's saliva in general. So if you got cut and Denny's licked you, same
Nope,
thing.
it's your mama.
It's gotta
only your mama.
But your mama's got to lick you, not kiss you.
It's not licking, it's the kiss. It's just enough. That's the perfect amount of saliva. If you lick, it's too much. A kiss is perfect.
A peck doesn't leave any saliva.
You gotta lick that thing.
Lick it.
Whatever you want to do with your children. I'm not going to tell anybody out there listening right now to start licking their kids.
Unless they're a cat.
I lick baby Rocco's face all the time.
You lick it?
Yeah, he was eating a lollipop yesterday, and he had it all over him. And so I'm like, come here, Rocco, and I grab him, and I just start licking all the red lollipop stuff all over his face. He loves it.
I wonder if that's like hidden.
He starts giggling and laughing.
It's probably like in your natural DNA, just because you're an animal in a sense.
Like a mama cat. I just cleaned him up real quick.
I think all mamas probably do something every now and then. There is every now and then some times where, you know, my wife with the kids, you know, you're like, look, it's kind of weird, you know?
What is weird, though?
Probably all mamas do something like that. They've always had something like that with their kids. They do, especially the boys. But I look at that like outside, I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. What you doing?
I was raised by a mother that would spit on her hand and then wipe anything that you had on you off.
Yeah, okay. That was always fun.
It's more fun, though, to lick
Especially
them.
if mom had coffee breath.
Ugh.
Now all of a sudden you reek like coffee and you're 8. It's weird. I thought this was a good little note if you like Dunkin' cookies.
I love Dunkin' cookies.
I figured you did. That's why I figured this would be viable for you.
I like when it gets all floaty.
We know you did.
There's an exact science to it. This is the kind of valuable information that they're coming out of and working on at Utah State University.
I'm glad they're not trying to cure cancer.
Yeah, no, forget it. Everybody else has got cancer, Virginia. We're going to figure out exactly how long you need Dunkin' Oreo and milk.
All right.
It takes research.
It does. They got it. It's on lock here. They said the perfect time between 2 and 3 seconds. So you go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and done. And you got the perfectly dunked Oreo. They say if you dunk it for less time, it won't absorb enough milk. But once you're past 3 seconds, it hits its maximum absorption point. It won't take any more, so you're just wasting your time, and it will start to dissolve. And it'll give you less desired results.
I'm not trying to get too controversial, but I kind of feel like Oreo's lost its edge a bit. A lot of the products they're coming out with are way...
Well, they're doing this thing where they keep coming out with all these different flavors, and you're just
gross.
like...
I'll tell you, I bought a package of Oreos because Panda loves them, Baby Rocco loves them. So we had them on the kitchen counter. None of the sandwiches are sticking together.
Yeah.
Like, they keep coming apart. Like the chocolate cookie part.
Did they get bought by somebody? Did I read? I think it was Nabisco. Maybe they got bought by another company, and sometimes those things happen, and they switch.
I heard
just
they were
a
making
little
them in
ingredient or two.
Mexico now.
There might be something to it. Sometimes when your favorite cookie or your favorite food like that, even beverage too, I know that's a big fear with beer people,
They're not sticking together, these Oreos. They just fall apart when you pull them out of the package.
It seems like the people over at Oreo has lost their heart. They came out with an ice cream, a churro. I mean, going through the motions,
That's
Kevin.
their thing now. They do the marketing for marketing purposes. Pop-Tart does this too, where they come out with all these different funky flavors. Potato chips are doing the exact same thing, but are they any good? I mean,
Pop-Tart's doing good things. Pop-Tart's
is doing it right. Chips. Is it Pringles that's doing all the crazy stuff, or Lay's? I think
Both
it's Lay's.
of them.
Lay's,
both of them are doing it.
Of them.
Pringles have come a very long way. They've got several flavors.
But Oreos, they're coming out like Swedish fish, and like all these things are like toothpaste. It's like, flavors that just sound disgusting.
I'm with you. And then their OG cookies have kind of gone back a little bit in flavor.
All right. Glad we got you here on a segment so important.
Well, I did their ice cream, I did their churro, and I did a lot of their new cookies, and not impressed at all. Now, the Pringles people, they're doing good.
You know what you need to write a blog on? Because I'm always reading these different blogs, and I was reading one yesterday. It was like different dessert hacks. Like stuff that you do, with your dessert to make it a little bit more yummy, or you combine one thing with another. And I was like, oh, man, there's some really ingenious stuff on there.
You can pretty much add peanut butter to anything and make it better.
You really can. I just feel so bad for people who are allergic to peanuts and peanut butter. They're missing out on something so amazing.
It might be the best dessert topping we have in the game.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my dessert hack my dad had taught me was we would take peanut butter, put it in a bowl, put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, melt it, and then you pour it on your vanilla ice cream, and it would harden. It was almost like magic shell peanut butter.
It's so good. You got to go to that new Culver's and get the concrete with the peanut butter. They add it and then they mix it.
Get out of here. Oh my golly.
I'm a Peter Pan man.
It's next level.
Peter Pan's the way to go. If you're talking about dessert peanut butter, Peter Pan is the way to go.
I could eat a whole jar of that thing.
Can't even argue that.
I've always wanted to be a choosy mom, so they got me with the marketing. I get Jif.
Yeah, somebody said the mocha Oreo is good. I don't know.
Coffee?
I'm not a coffee flavor.
I do. I like that.
A coffee Oreo?
That could be delicious.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw a stat about Starbucks. It's unbelievable. Starbucks apparently is starting to have competition problems. And you may say, oh, yeah, so many other coffee shops opening up. No, Starbucks is having problems with Starbucks. They say there are now almost 4 Starbucks locations within a 1-mile radius of the typical Starbucks.
Really?
It's a little much.
They're oversaturating, and Starbucks is competing with Starbucks, and it's like, come on, y'all.
But yet, you walk in, there's always a line.
I know.
Always.
It's crazy.
Don't even
Do they
try
hire
to
these
get...
people, or are they all really legitimately getting coffee?
They look like they're legit. Don't even try to get one at the airport or the mall. You'll be in line for 30 minutes.
So they're cannibalizing themselves? They're eating each other up?
I was in a shopping plaza, and I'm trying to remember exactly where it was. I thought it was here in South Florida, and I swear I saw 3 Starbucks in one shopping plaza. One was on one end, one was on the other, and one was like in the center court. And I'm like, really, how many Starbucks can you have? So I believe that number. It's crazy
I
stuff.
wish they did that with like sub shops. There was like 7 sub shops in an area. The days of a good sub shop, they are dying, my friend.
Supply and demand, pumpkin.
That's it.
People don't love subs, you're telling me?
Well, they love Starbucks more.
Than subs.
They're waiting in a 20-minute line for this stuff. It's coffee.
Yeah. Coming up here, they've done this whole thing about favorite emojis for every single state. What do you think Florida is?
Poop.
Okay.
The sunshine.
You can go sunshine. Okay. I'll let you know. You're both wrong, by the way.
Sunshine's so corny, predictable.
What is number 1? I'll let you know next.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, something brought Bill Murray to tears. Oh, what made Bill Murray cry? I'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A few accidents to keep an eye out for right now in Palm Beach County. The first one blocking the right lane on I-95 northbound to Indiantown Road in Jupiter. We also have the on-ramp blocked in Boynton Beach, I-95 northbound from Gateway Boulevard, and an accident blocking the right on-ramp lane. That one in Palm Beach Gardens, I-95 southbound from PGA Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Central Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose 1 free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
36 monthly, $19.95 down, 10K miles per year, 0 security deposit, $218.55 doc included plus tax tag, title, registration, and $799.95 dealer with approved 740 plus credit. Months finance through Kia Finance. With JD Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Expires 9/5/17.
Kia Mania comes to West Palm Beach Kia. Regardless of your credit history, if you make over $350 a week, you could drive home a new Kia Optima or Soul from $169 a month. Been turned down by other dealers? West Palm Beach Kia has approved thousands of customers when other dealers couldn't. We want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. New 17 Kia Optimas and 17 Kia Souls, the highest ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality 3 years in a row. Your choice, just $169 a month. If you make over $350 a week, new Kia Optimas or Souls from $169 a month. And we want your trade even if you owe $10,000 more than it's worth. Only at West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. WestPalmBeachKia.com.
For life's little emergencies and for just the best sports physicals and paperwork for your kids to go back to school, if you have waited to the last minute to do that paperwork, it's so easy and convenient to take it to MD Now. Those papers that you need for the kids to go back to school, either their annual physical or their sports physical or their paperwork, just $25 for each form. How cool is that? At MD Now Urgent Care, they are open every single day of the week, even Saturday and Sunday, so they're open this weekend. There's 35 convenient locations throughout South Florida. If you waited to the last minute when it came to the sports physical paperwork or the school paperwork, they've got it and they're waiting for you. You can have it done at MD Now. The school year starts next week, so you got to get in there and do it. Everything that you need, they can handle it for you, and no appointment is ever necessary. So for school paperwork or illness or injury, whatever falls in your lap unexpectedly, take it to MD Now because they are ready and waiting for you. Go online and find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
I'm Harvey Massey. At Massey Services, we know every lawn is unique and requires customized care. That's why our environmental approach includes aeration, which allows water and nutrients to reach the roots of your lawn, as well as an irrigation program which ensures proper coverage and reduces water waste. With Massey's Green Up program, you'll enjoy a healthy and a beautiful lawn year-round. That's Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Parents, looking for something fun to do with your kids that's indoors under cool AC? Bring them to Our Kids World Family Fun Fest, Saturday and Sunday, August 26th and 27th at the South Florida Fairgrounds, presented by Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. All new to the show, meet Chase and Marshall from the hit TV show Paw Patrol. That's right, we'll have Paw Patrol on site taking pictures. Meet Nickelodeon's Dora the Explorer live in person, and High Five Raphael and Michelangelo from Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pet all your favorite farm animals in the largest indoor petting zoo. Watch an amazing reptile show with snakes, lizards, and snapping turtles. Our Kids World, August 26th and 27th at the South Florida Fairgrounds, will feature all new bounce houses. The kids will love the all-new Science STEM Lab featuring 20 interactive science experiments, courtesy of the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium. Log on to adayforkids.com for all the show details. Plus, you can print as many free kids tickets as you want. We'll see you there.
Hear that? That was the sound of last weekend as it passed you by. Why? Because you weren't a Hilton weekender. You could have been a visiting the famous mouse in Orlando weekender, a moving to the music in Miami weekender, or even a catching some rays on the beaches of Boca weekender. But don't worry, there's always next weekend.
Whatever kind of weekender you are, there's a Hilton for you. Join the Weekenders. For the lowest prices on 14 hotel brands, book direct at Hilton.com. Must be a Hilton Honors member.
Well, I'm sure I don't have to tell you just how hot it has been in South Florida this summer. The hottest on record in 123 years. Definitely the summer when you want to have a great, reliable air conditioner. And how do you know that your AC is reliable? Well, you have EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing. One of their service techs come out and take a look at it. They will look through everything going on, even your vents, and they'll tell you if you need to make any kind of changes. And if you do, don't worry. They got some great qualifying energy-efficient Trane air conditioners. You can also get $1,000 trade-in allowance on these great air conditioners. And the thing that I love about their service reps, that's what's the difference. Because, you know, there's lots of places that have air conditioners, but they don't have the same kind of service reps that EDS does. They're on time, every single time guaranteed. And right now, exclusive to KVJ listeners, you get one complimentary service call with a paid repair. And EDS is now offering service to all of Martin and St. Lucie County. So you're in on this as well. Do not wake up one day without air conditioning this summer in South Florida. Just go online today. EDSairconditioning.com. That's EDSairconditioning.com.
Tires Plus offers quality name brand tires, brakes, batteries, and oil installed quickly by qualified specialists. Get a $70 Bridgestone Visa prepaid card by mail when you buy 4 eligible Bridgestone tires. Visit tiresplus.com for details. Offer valid August 10th through October 8th.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I will let you find out what brought Bill Murray to tears. What had Bill Murray crying on Tuesday night? Before we get into that, though, looks like there's a little controversy brewing on Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we haven't seen any of this yet, but I guess Jay Bird, our deep-digging correspondent, who watches the live feeds.
I'll watch the feeds. And they, you know, it's at a point now where they put them up on YouTube a lot of times. So you're getting bite-sized pieces of stuff you'll never see. And Jessica keeps doing this thing where she's taking her finger and poking people in their butt. Like, I think, like, in it.
Like, yeah, she's going up in. I mean, they're wearing shorts or whatever, but...
But, yeah, and not everyone's cool with it because...
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, everybody in the house hates each other. Well, they're all trying to get the money, so it's like this big competition.
Well, they don't like her either.
They really don't like her and her boyfriend, the showmance.
And people are now starting to say stuff, and it's starting to catch... Like, TMZ reported on it, how... You know, if this was a guy doing this to girl, if a guy was going around poking girls, you know, up in their area.
Do we have a little clip?
We do. We have a couple clips.
Okay.
Yeah, here is a little example of her coming up and poking people in the rear.
Don't do it, Mark!
God,
And that is
you are a sexual predator.
No, I can't even cover it. I have to cover both ends. Oh! Whoa! Was it good for you? Oh, it was great.
So that guy right there is Paul. Mm-hmm. Now, he is in this clip right here. He's laughing in that clip. He's not laughing in this clip.
Jessica actually makes me feel very uncomfortable. What I'm about to share you is going to make you very uncomfortable. Yeah. The thing that bothers me so much about her is when she jams her fingers up people's, butts and stuff, when she touches my vagina, when she, like, I don't want her to do that.
Touching you, yeah.
She's doing both, huh?
My cousin was raped and murdered.
Without Cody, Jessica's nothing.
Big time. Not even nothing. She's putting her finger up your without him.
Yep.
Sexual harassment, you know.
I said that multiple
If you
times.
put it up her do you know what would happen?
Dude, she has put her finger in my so many times, and I've turned around and said, yo, don't do that. I don't like it. It's not funny. Don't do it. And she just laughs it off. The role reversal, I'd be in jail.
Wow.
And the thing about Big Brother, Kev, is all this stuff is going on outside of the Big Brother house. This scandal is catching all of this, momentum.
Right.
She has no idea this is happening.
Yeah.
When she gets eliminated, and I'm pretty sure she's going to, she's going to walk
She'll have
out.
this storm waiting for her.
What a mess, though, because just a couple of weeks ago, she was yelling at her showmance, Cody, telling him, I have a job and a family, and people look to me to be like
respectful.
A good person and respectful.
What?
I want to make sure that everything I do is a reflection of my family and my job and how respectful I am. That's not respectful.
Giving him a lecture about, behavior and about not looking. Kev, the Big Brother house, you got to expect the unexpected. It's nothing but hypocrites.
I believe it.
And finally here, Bill Murray. What brought him to tears the other night? He got emotional on Tuesday while seeing the Broadway musical based on the movie he was in from back in 1993, Groundhog Day. I guess there's a whole musical about Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And they say Bill was visibly sobbing at the end of it. He composed himself and joined the rest of the audience to cheer the cast. And then afterwards, addressing them, telling them, as actors, I cannot respect enough how disciplined you are and how serving you are of the process. He said, there's nothing worse than seeing someone that's out for themselves and you are all in it for each other. And then he came back the next night to watch the show again. Wow, Bill Murray loves Groundhog Day, the musical.
All right.
I saw another story of him. He goes into an elevator, cuts a piece of his hair off, walks off, looks at the person back in the elevator and says, your friends will never believe you, and then walks away.
That's pretty awesome.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Paw Patrol at our Kids World Family Fun Fest. If your little ones love Paw Patrol, you definitely want to come out August 26th and 27th. Go to adayforkids.com for details.
Happy birthday to Kylie Jenner. She's 20 today. And can you believe her makeup line has made $420 million since it launched a year and a half ago? They think she could be a billionaire by the time she's 21.
Have you watched Life of Kylie?
No,
it's a brand new show.
not, no.
It debuted this week.
Well, I mean, she clearly did this all on her own, Kev. I mean, she's a business, mogul because, she's got talent and
great lips. That lip kit is amazing.
She didn't have any help from anybody.
Yeah.
This is all from hard work. She's the American dream.
I thankfully know nothing about him. My wife, we walked by, we were at the Mall of Wellington Green last weekend, and we walked by a picture of Kylie and her sister Kyrie. And she's like, which one? Whatever her name is.
Kylie and Kendall.
Yeah, whatever.
Who's Kyrie?
Kyrie Irving.
Oh.
I like that better. It should be Kylie and Kyrie. I kind of like that better than Kendall. She's like going, which one do you think is better looking? I'm like, I'm not falling in this trap. First of all, they're like 19, so I'm like, nah.
Nothing good can come from Dad commenting on the hotness of Kylie and Kendall.
Plus, I don't even know the difference. I have no idea. I don't even know the other one's name. Thank God. I'm honestly, I'm making an attempt in my life to know as little as possible about this family.
We've already spent way too much time on this.
You're right. That's what I'm going to tell you. Antonio Banderas is 57 today. Happy birthday. Also, we had a wife that, dropped the ball yesterday for her husband, Matthew. She said, I'm the worst wife ever. Please wish him a belated happy birthday.
Matthew! Happy birthday, Matthew!
Yeah, got it in there. That's all good. Also, Jennifer wants to wish her best friend, Mia, a very happy birthday. We've been friends for over 10 years, and I couldn't imagine my life without her. We've come a long way from Mr. Patton's 7th period history class. Can't wait to see her this weekend to celebrate, and she's the cute one on the left if you're watching KVJ TV.
Happy birthday, girl.
Yeah.
Party on.
Got your own birthday? You hit us up. You let us know all about it. Mail at kvjshow.com, and we'll get it here on the show for you. Got some hotness for you right now as we wrap up summertime with Camp KVJ and a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park. Yeah, they got the hotness right now. They've got 35 different water slides and attractions for you to check out. And if you were in South Florida and you're tweeting about it, you would use the fire emoji. Fire. That's #1 in Florida.
Fire, really?
Fire, yeah, because everything's so lit. I don't know.
It's fire, man. Come on. Everything is lit.
I wasn't sure I liked that because I really was pulling for Florida to be the poop emoji, but it's not, man.
Is any state the poop?
Yeah, there is. In fact, there is a map of the U.S. right now you can go check out on the KVJ Show Facebook page that lists all of them. If you like the poop, it looks like Arizona is poo emoji. Oh, North Dakota is poo emoji.
Okay.
And then one of those states that's kind of like a square in the middle that I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Wyoming. You know, you have this one.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
The
know.
state you'll never visit.
Colorado, is that Wyoming? I don't really know.
There's parts of the U.S. I know I'm never going to
Yeah.
be going to.
So whoever it is there, they got poo emoji. And fitting, it looks like Jersey's got the poo emoji.
Aw. Man, Jersey gets so much hate. Why does Jersey get so much hate? I thought it was beautiful on the shore.
They bring it on themselves. Those are people within the state using that emoji. Coming up, they're talking about another wave of emojis. There's apparently some regulatory group of emojis. And their final candidates for next year's crop. Smiley face with superhero cape.
Okay.
The poo, but with a sad face. So sad poo.
Okay, I'd
Because
like
right
to-
now the poo's happy, and there are times and it was weird because when people were asking me about what happened with the shots of hot sauce, I used the poo emoji, but I had a happy face. I'm like, I don't have a happy face. I'm like, I need a sad poo face right now.
Sometimes your poo needs a range of emotions.
It did. So I need that one. I needed that the other day. Animals including kangaroo, llama, peacock, hippo, and lobster.
I'm not hating on any of those.
No.
Foods like mango, sliced bagel, and cupcake coming out.
They really should do a Bigfoot one. That would be awesome.
I know. I don't know why they don't.
They have an alien one.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you use it a lot.
I use it.
Skateboard, brick wall, teddy bear, and a roll of toilet paper. They need TP, right?
TP goes with your poop emoji.
Oh, yeah, it does. You know what else does? We got a post on our Facebook page. I can't wait to blast Virginia because we got into a little bit of debate yesterday.
Oh my gosh, a hard-hitting debate. I got a lot of feedback from that talk.
Yeah, we're going to take it up. It's about using wet wipes in the toilet, which, by the way, if you are using the bathroom, if you are not using the wet wipes, you are a barbarian.
You're an animal? Is that
Well, you just haven't evolved.
Well, get
you
with
haven't
it.
seen the light. It really is a pleasant experience.
Get a little bit of a toot over there.
Get with it. We'll take up that debate here in a second and jump on our Facebook page to get to it right now. Alex is on here from West Palm. What's up, Alex?
What's up?
I guess you got a full house, huh?
Yeah, I do.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
Wow. Okay. Well, then a 4-pack's going to work out really well for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Cool. All right. Well, you have fun with those kids. When do they go back to school?
They actually go back on Monday.
Okay. All right.
This is the last hurrah,
Oh, it is.
literally.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I saw some kids are going back to school today. I saw that on Facebook.
Maybe some counties. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who does what. I know Palm Beach Monday. I think it was Broward's Tuesday.
Broward's Wednesday.
Broward's Wednesday.
Martin County's Tuesday.
Martin
I
County's
think it might be
Tuesday.
the Okeechobee that's going to school today.
Why don't they all do them on the same day? Why they gotta stagger these things out? I don't get that.
It's tricky.
You know, you're making it really hard on your local radio DJ.
Why can't we just have one day? Today school starts, everybody.
Yeah.
You need all the help you can get, man.
I need all the help I can get, and you're not helping me out by staggering these days like this. Come on, man. All right, coming up here in just a couple minutes, the big debate that we got with the wet wipes. Not that you should or shouldn't use them, because we agree you should, but do you start dry or do you start wet? And I cannot believe Virginia's take on this.
Neither can I.
I know. Animal. We'll discuss.
What do you mean?
Coming up next.
Oh, please.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends. And tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
Yeah, I guess just to clarify, somebody just texted in and said that Broward County schools start on August 21st. Wow.
Dang, Virginia was wrong.
Oh, somebody told us that wrong then.
Yeah, I don't know. People can't get their story straight. We got private schools too, and somebody's saying that the private schools go back 1 week early in Palm Beach, like King's Academy starting today.
But, I mean, the main thing is Virginia definitely was wrong, though.
Oh, wrong a lot.
I think it's that candy corn dress she's wearing.
You think that's what it is?
You got a lot of balls.
You got candy corn dress and a pineapple
You look
headband.
homeless 8 days a week.
What
you
are
got
you talking
a lot
about?
of balls.
It's homeless chic.
Don't come after me.
It's homeless chic.
Well, we got into a debate about using the wet wipes in the toilet, which honestly, it changed. You have some things that you start doing in your life, and you're like, whoa, like that changed. Like that foam back roller made a major change in my life. Using wet wipes in the toilet made a major change in my life, and now I can't stand going anywhere else because I feel like I'm full of shame when I leave a bathroom and I haven't used a wet wipe.
It's a different animal for sure.
It is, without a doubt. But I couldn't believe it yesterday when Virginia was talking about how she starts wet and finishes dry, and I'm like, what?
I mean,
no way.
That's Crumb City, baby.
Yes.
Because the wetness is going to make the dry parts get all like ruffled up and balled up in your area.
No. The wet wipe gets the job done, cleans the area thoroughly, and then the dry is more like a pat. Pat, 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 pat.
No, man.
Okay, fresh and ready to go.
There's no way you're not. If you got a heavy hand like me, there's no such thing as a gentle pat. You gotta go dry first, then wet.
Thank goodness I don't have a heavy hand like you. You probably puncture yourself.
I go hard. I don't know what to tell you.
I really can't believe just the debate that it has. So I put it up on our Facebook page just to see, because like sometimes you're going, okay, am I crazy, or like what do a lot of people do? And I started to feel good because all the comments started coming in. Yeah, dry then wet, or dry, wet, dry, which I'm okay with that too. Dry, wet, dry makes sense, but you always start dry. But then, yeah, some other people started jumping in, and then it started to kind of like shift a little bit, and it started to go a little bit with the going wet. In fact, some people say you definitely got to finish dry, because I'd always heard that for the ladies, leaving the chemicals could leave some problems for you.
Wow.
You don't ever want to leave anything wet down there as a lady. You try to maintain as much dryness as possible. That's just basic biology for us.
Then this one brave woman says she rides it out with just wet only. And
I saw that too. Yeah, Suzanne said that. I gotta call you out, Suzanne, because that's just crazy. Suzanne on our Facebook page. Yeah, put that. I'm like going wet only. Like, what is wrong with you?
The ideal situation, if you have one of those fancy $20,000 toilets, you know what that thing does? It sprays you wet.
Oh yeah.
And then it blow dries you. You finish dry.
I don't know, man.
Without any paper involved.
There's got to be touching, I think, to walk away ultimately clean. I would try it, but I just wouldn't feel like it would be the right thing for me.
Using the wet wipe, it's not going to take long for that thing to air dry. It's not like you're using a hose or a bidet. You know, use the dry, use the wet, air dry, walk around, do a little twerk, and then put your pants back on.
I don't have time for all that. I don't have time to twerk in the toilet.
I mean, like a quick twerk, like a
that's time consuming. If I start twerking, I can't stop.
Mm-hmm. I just can't believe how many people are into this conversation on Facebook. I mean, people are weighing in.
And it started an all-out fight.
Somebody said that when we had this discussion before, when we talked about, because I know we had the flushable, and I just want to throw that out there, that even if they say you can flush them, don't flush them. You're wrecking the sewer systems. Somebody said that, Virginia, last time you had said that you were dry, wet, dry. Have you changed?
I've never been dry, wet, dry. That's Kevin.
Are you trying to say they're misquoting you?
Absolutely. I've always been wet, then dry.
Okay.
Because the problem is dry, wet, dry takes up too much paper. It takes up too much stuff. I don't want to be that footprint. I need less of a footprint.
And I think too. I mean, Kevin clearly is probably the biggest pooper on the show. I don't want to paint
you. Think so?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I don't think so.
I think he poops like a rabbit.
Honestly,
no, I think you poop quick, but I think you're the full gorilla guy.
I don't think so, because honestly, I consume probably less calories than both of y'all. I mean, in fact, the other day was.
Are you calling us fat?
No, I'm just saying that
in a kind of roundabout diet guy.
I'm better than you, healthy kind of way. He is calling us.
I consume less calories than both of you.
Until my hot sauce thing, it had been 3 days since I gone.
Oh, Kev, you gotta get that looked at.
No, it's all good. I just, because I've changed my diet and I'm not consuming as many calories these days, so I'm not going hardly at all.
I knew somebody that dated someone, and they said that this person only pooped 12 times a year. Once a month, this person would poop.
That's not true.
It can't be true.
There's no way. But
I know a girl that she talks about. Not all my girlfriends talk about it, but this one girl that I know has talked about it to me. And she's like, super skinny, hardly ever eats, and she poops once a week.
Huh. Okay, yeah. I could see that. I mean, there are some people, if they don't put a lot in, there's not a lot coming out.
That's crazy.
I agree.
Is that why she's always keeled over?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
She looks good, but I mean, she's got to be hurting herself on the inside, right?
It's not good.
Dry, wet, dry seems like the best option here for people, and it's I would say the majority right now. I'd say about 65 to 75% of people responding are saying that's how they do it, but there's more people than I thought that start wet who use the wet wipes in the bathroom.
Dry, wet, dry would be great if you didn't leave so much paper behind. I'm trying to cut back on how much paper I'm using. So wet, dry is the way that I like.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody's got their own thing. In fact, somebody even texted and said, I don't wipe at all.
Yeah, someone said they just they stand in the shower and let it.
Yeah,
and that's
it. Everybody's got their own little thing. So everybody can't agree. Don't flush those things, though. Boy, people really want to get that point across.
What?
Don't flush the wet wipes.
Yep, absolutely.
Even if they say flushable.
Don't do it. A lot of people are really emphatic on that. So we got that in for you people. Coming up here, producer Danny's another round of jokes. Joke jury. Yeah. Pretty excited about that. So we're going to jump on that coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Just one accident to be aware of right now in Broward County. That one is on the 595 westbound entrance ramp from State Road 84. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hi, this is Jim Marigo, and that's my brother Johnny, dreaming. I think he just put an Alfa Romeo Giulia 8-speed turbo in gear. He's got 280 horsepower, going from 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds. Should we wake him? Nah, let's just let him enjoy the ride.
It's a dream to drive the all-new Alfa Romeo Giulia, an Italian-engineered masterpiece that outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes, and Lexus. Superior cockpit, leather seats, widescreen display, push-button start, flat-bottom steering wheel. Get your new 2017 Giulia from just $299 a month, or be the first to experience the 2018 Stelvio, the SUV that changes everything. There's several Stelvios available to choose from at Arrigo, so it's easy to find the one of your dreams. Are you ready to turn your dreams into reality? You gotta go Arrigo Alfa Romeo West Palm.
24 months, 20 cents for each mile over 1,000 miles, $32.99 due, plus tax tag, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer must qualify with credit based on published data. See dealer for details.
Imagine not having to shave or wax ever again. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, your dreams can finally become a reality. Not only does Body Details offer a free lifetime guarantee, but this month we're offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Surfing the web is eating up my data. I need a wireless plan with unlimited 4G LTE data.
Hey, I'm with Metro PCS and they've got the best unlimited deal in wireless.
Everybody says that.
This really is the best deal. You get 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $75.
Wow, that is a good deal.
And you also get 2 free smartphones when you switch to Metro PCS.
This could just be the best unlimited deal in wireless.
That's what I'm saying.
Metro PCS announces the best unlimited deal in wireless. Get 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $75, period. And 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs of memory when you switch. All on a reliable 4G LTE network. The best unlimited deal in wireless, only at Metro PCS. Wireless figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. Video streams at up to 480p. Top 3% of customers using greater than 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. No tethering. See store for details and terms and conditions.
If you've got a Honda vehicle and you are looking for a place to have it serviced, take it to Brayman Honda. Discover the all-new service department at Brayman. They've remodeled it. It is bigger and better and state-of-the-art. The choice is clear. Take your Honda to Brayman Honda. It's the largest service department in Palm Beach County with 53 working service bays and the best certified Honda technicians. They've even got available shuttle service. I know, I've used it several times. I love their shuttle service. They've got free Wi-Fi if you stick around, and no appointment is needed. Just drive in and tell them, hey, hook me up. When you tell them you heard about it right here from us, mention my name and get a free oil change. Yeah, tell them Virginia sent you in and get a complimentary oil change. How awesome is that? If you need your Honda serviced, you need to get to Brayman Honda and get that free oil change for a limited time. Just tell them that we sent you in there. Mike Rodriguez runs the show, but everybody there is amazing. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres or online at BraymanHondaPB.com.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose 1 free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
What if your child was diagnosed with epilepsy or a neurological condition? Every parent wants the best care for their child. Fortunately, the best is close at hand. As the first pediatric brain institute in the country, Nicholas Children's Hospital's Brain Institute has decades of experience as a leader, developing some of the most advanced clinical research programs and pioneering minimally invasive treatments. Ranked 11th in the nation in pediatric neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, the Brain Institute provides comprehensive diagnosis, evaluation, and treatment of a wide range of neurological disorders, striving so that every child can reach their maximum potential. For more information, please call 786-624-2381 or visit nicholaschildrens.org/brain. Nicholas Children's Hospital, for health, for life, part of Miami Children's Health System.
Well, it's kids heading back to school. This is the time of year where a lot of times you get run down trying to keep up with the new schedule. Plus, your kids bringing home a lot of germs. That's why you need to get yourself into Revitalive. And good news, too. All the way up until this weekend, they're going to be doing 15% off of their Relieve package, which is great if you need that boost. I do it for my immune system, but if you're feeling run down and exhausted, this 100% vitamin infusion you get at Revitalive will give you boundless energy. It's amazing how great you feel when you walk out of there. Got a migraine, seasonal allergies, they can take care of it too. Just go online, revitaliv.com. That's revitaliv.com to save 15% off their Relieve package, but do it before the 12th.
Experienced healthcare professionals know end-stage illness means it's time for hospice. They choose Vitas Healthcare because during the middle of the night or over a holiday weekend, Vitas is always available. Available to improve quality of life at the end of life. Available to provide your patients with the right care at the right time in the right place. Refer today. Call 888-VITAS-80 or go to vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
Hey, it's Virginia. Come join me at PGA National Resort and Spa. It's the Craft Beer Bash, Saturday, August 19th from 1 to 4 p.m. Enjoy unlimited sampling of over 150 craft beers and ciders. Visit PGAResort.com for details.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Firestone Complete Auto Care.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. A warm start to the morning with temperatures in the low 80s under partly cloudy skies, but showers will be moving onshore for the morning drive, so take your time heading in today. Temperatures will warm to only the upper 80s as we'll see some more cloud coverage and more rainfall across the area with an area of low pressure moving onshore throughout our afternoon. Overnight lows back down to around 80 degrees.
The technicians at Firestone Complete Auto Care know when a tuned-up motor meets a new set of tires, the road better buckle up. Get $70 by mail on a Bridgestone Visa prepaid card when you buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone tires. Whatever you drive a Firestone.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be doing some karaoke. Cocktails, too, and they got specials on those at Blue Martini at City Place. Not only just the cocktails, but the food as well. The food is absolutely amazing there. They got really good stuff, so come hungry, come thirsty. Get there before 7 o'clock. Stake out your claim. Get your table ready, because that's what's key. Get your friends together. Get it all loaded down and figure out what your go-to karaoke song is going to be. You want to start strong. You want to start strong. And I've seen some people come up there, and their first round wasn't great. Their second round was absolutely amazing. So, go with your strongest song first.
There's some people who start off really weak and they end weak.
Yeah, you're right. That happens too.
That would be us.
And you know what? We don't even care about that. It's not about good singing. It's just about singing, having some drinks, and some fun. It's going down tomorrow night starting at 7 o'clock at Blue Martini, City Place.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Time for another round of Producer Denny's Joke Jury. He's been writing up the comedy. All you got to do is just sit back and laugh.
Just enjoy it, guys.
Yeah.
People are saying Denny's got a haircut. Will he still be bringing the funny?
Are people saying that?
No.
Is he like the Samson of comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lose my hair. I lose my power.
Yeah.
It's like when a comedian loses weight, they're like, oh, they lost their funny.
You had a strong round last week. 4 out of 5 of his jokes were hitting last week.
Big round.
Lots of pressure.
So we'll definitely compare and contrast.
It's nice of Ricky to remind you.
Yeah.
So you really feel that pressure going into
Just
it.
want to let you know, yeah, because if you don't bring it today, it's definitely the hair.
Absolutely. Everyone's going to be tweeting about it, man.
And then we'll have to put extensions in.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad, though.
That would look cool.
I think it would look neat.
We can give you a nice mullet.
Oh. I probably would look pretty awful with a mullet.
I mean, said everybody.
I think some people don't realize how bad they look.
I think some people don't realize they have a mullet.
They don't. All right. Denny's job here is to try to get us to crack up or smile. Get us off the joke jury. Here we go with joke number 1.
All righty. What's Fozzie Bear's favorite chocolate?
I don't know. What is Fozzie Bear's favorite chocolate?
Wonka, Wonka, Wonka. He likes Wonka chocolate.
You laughed at that?
Look at your face. Look at Bird's face.
He's so mad.
I'm not mad. I'm mad at you for laughing so hard.
All right.
All right, second joke here. Why couldn't the police identify the dead baker?
I don't know. Why couldn't they?
Because he was a John Doe.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay, all right.
It's a murder joke.
It's a murder joke.
Third joke here. What did Justin Timberlake say after he got sunburned?
Justin Timberlake? I don't know. What did he say?
He said, "Can't stop the peeling."
That's pretty good.
Can't stop the feeling.
All right, and since the kids are still not in school yet, I got some 2 extra jokes here for you.
You're on a roll.
The kids are still listening, though.
Yeah, but they're not in school. They're not going to learn anything.
Oh, my kids are sleeping.
I think the ones that went back today were actually the Christian kids. So lay it on them.
Well, get ready, guys.
They'll pray for forgiveness for you.
Why didn't the college student have sex before school?
I don't know. Why?
Because she had class.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Dirty and bad.
Dirty and awful. The worst combination.
Dirty and not funny.
Yeah, vulgar.
I'm going to have to repent for that one.
Please pray for him.
And finally here, guys.
Please pray his comedy gets better.
What do new girlfriends and big toes have in common?
I don't know. What do they have in common?
I love this setup.
They get banged on every piece of furniture.
Oh my gosh! Oh wow!
That wasn't that vulgar.
Okay.
Denny's, that was awesome.
All right. Way to finish strong. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Well, this is an interesting thing here for, I believe we're going to be talking to Andrea. Now, she has an ex-husband, and they have a child together. he apparently has a new girlfriend who has a kid. And while she was babysitting her kid and the new girlfriend's kid over the weekend, she had an interesting revelation. What is it? And now she doesn't know emotionally how to handle it. We'll discuss coming up next.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. Yeah, you got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect, baby? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, love? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
Kind of a messy situation that maybe Virginia can give some insight on. I know when you have blended families and you've got a child with an ex and then the ex is with someone else and then their kids mesh with your kids and you've got all this kind of stuff, it can get confusing and there can be a lot of emotions and feelings and everything else that goes along with it.
Absolutely.
I think Andrea is kind of in this mix right now with her ex-husband and the child that they have together. Now, kind of like lay it out exactly what the setup is here, Andrea, with your ex and your child together.
Okay, so the situation is my ex-husband and I, we've been divorced now for about, it'll be about 3 years.
Okay.
We broke up shortly after the birth of our son, and he is our only child.
Okay.
Our divorce actually went through when our son was about 2 years old.
Okay.
And since then, we do split custody. So, I mean, we've been good with that.
Okay.
But real quick after our divorce, he began seeing someone with a child that is almost the same age as our son. And just this last weekend, my husband asked if I could babysit his girlfriend's kid, as him and my son have become quite friendly. And, you know, they do play together and
Okay.
are good friends at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, while I'm watching this kid, I haven't really had a connection with him in the past, but I can't help but notice that he looks so much like my husband. I just can't get it out of my head that I wonder if her son is my ex's biological child.
Oh, I see.
But if that is the case, then my husband must have been cheating on me because we got divorced.
You get it?
I do. You don't get it?
I don't get it.
All right. So what happened was she was married to Dude. And while she was married to Dude, they had a kid together. And now Dude is married to some different chick. But the kid that he has with Chick, that's not supposed to be his because of the timeline, looks a lot like him.
So his
now,
stepkid is actually his real kid.
That's what she's thinking may be the case.
I get it now.
Because the kid looks a lot like Dude.
Now, is it possible, I mean, was your mind just like playing tricks on you because you're sitting there babysitting for the first time, or you think it's maybe just because this is the first time you've really had a chance to size this kid up and look at him?
I mean, I've been toying with both of those possibilities,
Yeah.
and that's why I just kind of need some help here because I just don't know what to go with.
Does it matter though? I mean, you're divorced and it's over, and like he might have cheated, he might have done bad things, and whatever's happening now is kind of.
It's in the past, and although it is a very curious place that you're in, and it's such a weird predicament that you're babysitting his kid, that's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I would feel really weird if my ex-husband asked me if he could send back some of his new kids with Magnolia. That would feel weird to me.
And then you thought it was his stepson, but it's not. It's actually his son, right? Or am I off?
Yeah, well, okay, so my ex-husband, his new wife, has a daughter that's a little bit younger than Magnolia, but if that kid came around looking just like my ex-husband, I would be very, very curious, but you got to be careful about opening up this bag of worms. Do you even care at this point?
It's over.
Well,
I mean, the dance is done.
It's over.
Yeah.
And why would you want to make drama going
But
forward?
do you keep babysitting this kid if you're like, okay, this kid really is the byproduct of your husband cheating on you?
It's not the kid's fault,
It's not the kid's fault.
It's
And
not, but
sometimes two kids are easier than one kid, especially if they're close in age and they play well together. By you taking his kid, you might also, make it easier for your kid. That's his brother. He doesn't know any different.
Sure.
That's his little. That's his brother. So to him, it's just like, okay, I get to keep playing with my brother.
Do you feel a little bit like a doormat or a chump, though, if, like, here it is, your husband had cheated with this girl, they have a kid together, that's what broke up your relationship, he's trying to pass it off like it's her kid when it's actually their kid, and here you are now watching the kid, and you're like going, I don't like any of this. I don't feel good about it.
At this point, he's a dog, and he's a cheater, and that's just the way it goes.
It is kind of a big mystery in your life, though, that it'd be like, I could see where it'd be, itching at the back of your brain saying, I would like to know. Just, not that it's going to change anything, but I would just like to know.
I hear you, but be careful about stirring up any trouble while the boys are young like this. Let them get older and let them be curious.
Okay.
And then, get a little hair sample. You can figure it out real quick when they're a little bit older.
Yeah, babysit them again and go, doink, pluck that hair, do the test, find out.
Just take a hairbrush.
Mm,
Anybody's
true.
hairbrush. You don't even have to come near them. All you have to do is go in their hairbrush and you can DNA them.
I wonder if anybody else has done that. Do people do that? Do you find out like,
we worked with a girl.
whoa.
We worked with a girl back at our old station that went into our promotion director's office to find hairs from him, just so she could do a voodoo curse on him. People do crazy things, man. She did a voodoo curse on her guy.
Did it work?
Debatable. Depends on who you ask.
Okay, so what would you do if you're Andrea here? She has a child with her ex-husband, and now she's very suspicious that her ex-husband's girlfriend's kid might be actually his biological child. Does she pursue this further to try to find out the answer to the mystery, or does she just let it go?
If she wants drama, keep on doing that research and keep on getting involved.
877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give 1,000 reasons why,
to grow up, we could stay forever young. Living on my sofa, drinking rum and cola underneath the rising sun. I could give 1,000 reasons why, but you're going, and you know that all you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is wait a second. Your hands on mine. The clock is ticking, so stay. All you have to do is stay.
Well, I got some different takes on Andrea's situation here. She thinks that maybe her ex actually fathered another kid with his now girlfriend. Now, I guess there's probably part of her would be like going, okay, well, if he would have done this, it would have happened when we were still together and before our marriage actually started to fall apart. Maybe that's why it did fall apart, because he was cheating on me and had another kid with somebody else. And now, look, I'm babysitting this kid.
It is weird. I get it. I get why your mind wants to know the answers. I do.
So does she just let it go? Different takes on this. Somebody said, yeah, she should just drop it. They're divorced, so it doesn't matter. But then a lot of other people saying, well, I mean, she should want to know if her son has a biological brother. That is something that you probably should know. And somebody said, BS DNA that thing.
It's so easy to do. I mean, you can really figure out super fast if these boys are actual brothers.
Yeah, somebody said test both kids' DNA to see if they both have dad's profile. That might be maybe the easiest thing to do. But, I mean, you would be upset if somebody ran a DNA test on one of your kids, right, Virginia, without you knowing about it?
Well, I mean, I think her actions, if she chooses to get the DNA test, she's only reacting to his possible bad behavior. If you get the test back and it confirms that they're brothers, then you have to figure out how to proceed.
Right.
But if you get the test back and it says that they're not brothers, you never tell anybody you did it.
Okay.
You rip it up, you burn it. I would burn it. You want to burn it, get rid of all the evidence, and then you never speak of it again.
Anne's on here from Tamarack. Now, you say the same thing went down with your cousin's son, Anne?
Yes.
And how'd they do this? Did they confront the person? Did they go with the DNA test silently? Like, what did they do in this situation?
Well, with my situation, I confronted him, and he finally admitted, yes, that they were, going around behind my back and having a sexual relationship. And it was really odd because we would go out together with her boyfriend or, husband now at the time.
This was your cousin?
So we would double date. And, but they were doing things behind our backs. So it was kind of strange.
Your female cousin was doing this with your man.
Yes.
Wow,
They ended up having a son together. Wow. And so now my cousin's son and my son, they're actually brothers.
Whoa.
Well, that just makes everything really confusing.
That's just a different level. I mean, that was her cousin.
Golly. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's important for them to know because there's so many, there's so many things in terms of, health history and all of these things. So I agree with you, Virginia. I would definitely do a DNA test. And like you said, if it comes back and they don't, nobody has to know.
Well,
if it comes back, it's not, then, great. But if it does, then your son has, her son has a right to know if he has another person out there.
And wouldn't the best first step, though, just to be for Andrea to sit down with her ex-husband and be like...
She tried. She asked him.
Well,
I'm sure she has.
Okay. Well, that would be probably the best first step to me if she hasn't done that. I would sit down and talk to him and then try to figure out exactly what is going on.
Everything. Oh, I would never do that. I'm not capable of that. What? No, that would never be me.
Yeah, they all lie.
And
no guy's going to tell you the truth about what he was up to when your marriage was falling apart. I'm sure they had drama.
But shouldn't he at least have that chance to at least say no, and then you're like going, okay, I didn't believe it. Then I went with the DNA test.
You can't believe anything they say.
So go behind their back first and do the DNA test.
DNA won't lie to you.
Okay. All right. Heather's on here from Loxahatchee, says, just leave it alone. Why would you just leave this whole situation alone, Andrea? She thinks that, Heather, because Andrea thinks that her ex-husband fathered another kid, and now she's babysitting it. But you say just let it go?
Well, first of all, stop babysitting him because he is an ex for a reason.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Just, he's an ex for a reason. Let him be the ex. If that is his brother, that's his, that's his girlfriend's kid.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be raised as brothers anyway. If that is his brother in actuality, they're going to be raised as brothers. Otherwise, why does she need to get involved? She needs to stop babysitting and be done. An ex is an ex for a reason. Just baby mama drama is not worth it.
Okay.
It's not.
All
and
right.
I come from it. My dad has 2 children that I've never met. So,
Okay. And you're happy that those kids weren't around you and you didn't have to grow up with them?
I didn't find out about him until I was like 30.
Have you ever met them face to face?
No, he still denies it to this day.
Wow. Do you ever want to get in touch with those siblings and have a relationship with them?
No, because it's awkward
Yeah.
at this point, and it's around the same time that my mom was married to him, and they're from 2 different women.
Oh,
so
wow.
I think that just makes it awkward for everyone involved.
Yeah.
You
One
know
of
about them.
yeah.
Do they know about you?
I think one of the moms showed up at my first stepmom's house when I was like 7 years old with a kid in the car claiming that it was my dad's kid. And, it was a scene that I don't really remember, but I remember seeing this lady multiple times before.
Wow.
But they know, the mom knows about me. And I think the other one knows about us as well.
Okay.
But my dad to this day denies everything.
Wow.
And yeah, so
Okay.
it's just, just remove yourself from the situation because all you're going to do is just dwell on the negativity of the situation, and then it's only going to resort in like you just getting like, that resentment and that hatred in your heart, and then it's going to be towards the kid and the dad, and then it's going to cause drama.
Yeah. A lot of people.
It is. It's a negative place.
Mhm.
But it sounds like her mind is curious.
Yeah.
And that's another negative place, too, because you keep wondering.
One suggestion, somebody said, hey, does this kid call this dude dad and ask the kid, say, maybe the kid, they wouldn't keep his own biological kid in the dark about the paternity, would they?
Yeah, have they asked the boy?
Yeah, that might be another thing.
Who's
if you
your
babysit
daddy?
again, be like, yeah, tell me about your dad. Yeah, see
Who's
what
your
the kid
real
says.
daddy?
That might be something to do. So, and other people are saying, yeah. In fact, the DNA company's like, we'd love to run the test.
They'll do it real quick. And
Yeah.
you can just see if the brothers have the same father.
Yeah.
That's easy.
It's really weird how it's split, though. Half the people are saying, don't pursue it any further, and the other half are saying, you got to do a DNA test. What are you talking about?
It's the more evolved thing to not care.
Maybe. I don't know. But a lot of people got an opinion on it. 877-979-WRMF. Good luck, whatever you decide to do there, Andrea. 877-979-9763. You can always get through to us here on the KVJ show. Coming up here in just a bit. This was kind of trending yesterday, and it was kind of fun. I never thought about it until I saw this. Hashtag sense from my childhood. Sense, like smell. Sense of smell.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of smells. I'm like going, that's right. It's so synonymous with my childhood. I'm like going, and I haven't probably smelled something like that since I was a kid.
When I smell beefaroni, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm 8 years old.
Yeah. So what did they have on their list? What was trending yesterday? We'll go through that list, and yours coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Just one accident to be aware of right now in Broward County. That one is on the 595 westbound entrance ramp from State Road 84. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts
That's at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The Killers return January 23rd, American Airlines Arena.
I got gas in the tank. I got money in the bank. I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man.
The Killers.
Are we human?
Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. New album, Wonderful Wonderful, available September 22nd.
Hello? Johnny, are you counting cars for our pre-owned super sale? Hello? Wow, Arrigo's selection is so huge, my phone says roaming.
Arrigo's famous pre-owned super sale is back this Saturday and Sunday only. Arrive early for the best selection. Gates open 9 a.m. on Saturday and 11 a.m. on Sunday. Choose from over 500 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, minivans, and SUVs, all makes and models. Every pre-owned vehicle is up to 50% off original MSRP. $20,000 pre-owned vehicles now from $10,000. $10,000 pre-owned now from $5,000. And some pre-owned will be sold as low as $29.99.
Maybe I can just text them. Johnny, hope you're including today's one-owner trades for Arrigo's famous pre-owned super sale. And you better not be golfing.
Don't miss Arrigo's famous pre-owned super sale. This Saturday and Sunday only. Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike, West Palm. Online, arrigo.net. All original MSRP amounts vary subject to prior sale. Plus tax tag title $7.99. Your fees see here for details.
You're doing everything you can. You're working out. You're eating well. And yet, your body doesn't look the way you want it to look. Big part of that's probably age. It's just not fair. As you get older, it's harder to keep that same physique you had in your 20s. You also might notice that you just don't even seem to have the energy to get to the gym. A lot of people suffer from this. It's not rare. It's actually to be expected. You're going to lose hormones, especially after your 25th birthday. It is going to go downhill and fast. For guys, every single year, you lose 1 pound of muscle and you replace it with 1 pound of fat. 10 years later, that is a major difference at the age of 35. That's why you call up Wellington Anti-Aging for hormone replacement therapy. When you get those hormones back, you get more energy, so you can get to the gym, and you have better luck putting on lean muscle mass. That lean muscle mass will help you look better, and it'll help chew through some of that fat that's on the outer layer. I know, I've gone through this myself, and when it comes to cost, your insurance is likely going to pick up the payments on it, so you got nothing to lose. Go online today, WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com. You deserve to look and feel great no matter what age. WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose 1 free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and you got to hurry into the final days of Mattress Firm's coolest sleep sale ever. Hot doesn't stop in Florida. This cool sale is going to end soon. You've got to check out the latest in cooling mattress technology, like the exclusive Serta iComfort Temp Touch and the new Beauty Rest Black Memory Foam with black ice. Plus, it's your last chance to get one of these awesome Yeti coolers or tumblers with select purchases. But it ends on Sunday, and it's only while supplies last. Stop waking up hot and sweaty in the middle of the night. Could be your mattress. Technology is changing. Mattresses stay cool now. It's like they're smart. Visit a Mattress Firm store, experience the latest in cooling mattress technology, and you can sleep cool all night long. Plus, I know a lot of people heading off to college. You're going to need a new bed. Back to school offers when you show your school ID at Mattress Firm. So don't wait any longer. Head on in today. Start sleeping happy and cooler on your perfect mattress. Plus, take advantage of interest-free financing for 6 years. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms, subject to credit approval. Don't miss it. Final days of Mattress Firm's coolest sleep sale ever at Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy.
You know, it's not easy navigating through all the TV channels that you got. You want to try to find just one show, and you got 480 channels you got to choose from. Like, where is this thing? Well, you know what? When you've got the Xfinity X1 voice remote, it's super simple. You hit the button, and you say what show you want to see. Not even sure the name of the show. Well, say one of the actors in it. Don't know that? Go on ahead and say the network. Just maybe even ask your DVR, hey, what should I watch? I don't even know. It will tell you when you got the X1 Xfinity DVR. This thing is absolutely amazing, and you can pair that with their fastest in-home Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi hotspots that will keep you connected no matter where you are and won't keep you eating up all your data. Plus, the cool thing about this voice remote is they get Netflix on the DVR, so you can maneuver through your Netflix account a lot easier than doing that little dink, 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 dink. All you got to do is just call up 1-800-XFINITY today or go to xfinity.com, and you can bundle up the voice, the internet, and the TV, $30 each a month for 1 year. Get them all together, but you got to hurry. This offer ends the end of the month, 8/20/2017. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
Hi, Jim Arrigo here, announcing an incredible opportunity at Arrigo. Through August 31st only, everyone can get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
No time for Funny Johnny. He's helping customers get vehicles at the internet price.
Get the internet price during the final days of Arrigo's summer clearance event. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Simply come to Florida's #1 volume dealer and ask for the internet price. No hassles, no negotiations. Plus, if you qualify, you could be entitled to even more savings. Hurry for Rams, 1500s, 2500s, 3500s, gas, diesel, regular cabs, quad cabs. Every new Ram up to 10 grand off MSRP. Ram 1500 quad cabs from $299 a month.
Don't miss this chance to get the internet price through August 31st. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Select models, 39 monthlies, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Hey, come to Demo Day this Saturday, August 12th at Nautical Ventures. They are blowing out 2017 Cape Horn and release models at ridiculously low prices. Save thousands on new boats with boat, motor, trailer packages as low as $189 per month and no dealer fees. Save hundreds on kayak and stand-up paddleboard packages. So join me, Tracy St. George from New Till 2 for a free barbecue, and I'll be giving away great prizes. They're at US 1 and North Lake Boulevard. Go to nauticalventures.com for details. Nautical Ventures, the go-to people for fun on the water.
New sneakers, not the dorky kind, rad backpacks ×3.
Bud's Chicken and Seafood knows getting the family back to school can bust your budget.
The house to myself? Worth it.
Stay in budget. Get 2 pieces of chicken and fries for just $3.49 or 3 pieces for $3.99 at Bud's.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. A moment in the mind of producer Denny's.
I remember the first time I caught a baseball. There was a thrill that came with it, as if like time slowed down. Unfortunately, I didn't have a glove on and it was very painful.
And now, back to the KVJ show.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, I've got lots of questions about this story. Was Halle Berry once homeless, living in a homeless shelter? Wow. She's never really talked about this very much. We'll get into that coming up in just a second. Before we do that good stuff, it looks like Judge Judy just sold her entire 10,000 show archive back to CBS. It's all a part of a deal to extend her contract through 2021.
Boy, I would love for her to yell at me and give me the business. That would be awesome, because that's what she does. She gives you the business.
Teams are talking about how the money wasn't released exactly, but sources close to them say that Judge Judy will walk away with roughly $95 million as a part of this deal for selling her shows back.
My favorite is when someone comes in the court, walking around like they're hot soup, and she knocks him down a peg. I love it.
Carrie Fisher left an estate worth nearly $7 million to her daughter, Billie Lourd. Billie will inherit $6.8 million in personal property left by Carrie. There could be a lot more than that, too, because, she had a lot more other stuff, they say, in trusts, and a lot of that stuff hasn't even been doled out yet, so this could be just the beginning. $6.8 million going to her daughter. Finally here, Halle Berry once had nothing to her name, including a place to call home. She did this new interview with People magazine and talks candidly about living in a shelter in New York as a young actress. Wow, kind of crazy stuff.
You ended up in a homeless shelter at some point.
I took my modeling money, and I thought when you're that young, I thought, well, I got some cash. When you get to New York, I mean, 3 months later, I was out of my cash. And I called my mother, and I asked her to send me some money. And she said no. But again, that's probably one of the best things she did for me, because it taught me to be, she said, if you want to be there, then you be there. You work it out. And I had to work it out.
There you go.
Wow. It's crazy.
Grow up fast in the streets of New York City.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on in your dirt, brought to you by Our Kids World. Come out and meet Paw Patrol. Yeah, Marshall and Chase from Paw Patrol. Going to be there August 26th and 27th. Go to adayforkids.com for details.
I was going through this trending topic. It was on Twitter. It was Scents from My Childhood. Things you smell. And I was like, yeah, there are a lot of smells that you had when you were a kid that as I started reading them, I'm like going, yeah, I haven't smelled that since. But yeah, it was such a big part of my life. For instance, that smell when you crack open a fresh can of Play-Doh. You remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, it was all around you all the time, and then all of a sudden it's not, and you're like, whoa, like, and it would take you back immediately. We were talking about music yesterday, you know, how that takes you back, but I mean, smells the same way. You catch a whiff of something, and you're immediately back to that spot. Maybe it's grandma's kitchen or something like that.
Yeah, man, beefaroni, it brings me right back to my childhood. We led the league in eating beefaroni. We ate so much of that crap.
Yeah. One of the things that somebody put, they said SpaghettiOs and grilled cheese.
Yeah, SpaghettiOs. Oh, I miss SpaghettiOs. That's basically like ketchup with noodles.
Because it was something you ate when you were a kid, but then just, it's weird. Like something happens. I guess maybe you leave home, or it's so odd because it's such a big part of your life, and then one day it's not. And you're like, what happens to us?
It's weird because when I was a kid, I was very attracted to the smell of gasoline. I mean, almost like it was a drug or something. I would get like hunger pains.
So the smell of gas takes you back, huh?
Sometimes the smell of gasoline will bring me back to being a kid.
You're not alone. I used to have scratch and sniff stickers. So this is what I did. When I was in like third, I still have the album. I'll bring it in one day. When I was in like first, second, and third grade, I had a massive photo album just filled with scratch and sniff stickers. And one of my favorite was the gasoline one. I would scratch.
They had that for kids?
They had a gasoline.
They're getting kids to sniff gas?
There's gotta be sniff sticker. I loved it.
It's like what, my first Huffer kit? I mean, that's come on.
There's got to be something to that. Then, if they're making stickers, clearly other people were. I mean, they needed the smell of gas.
You and I were not alone. Lots of people liked the smell of gasoline.
When I was a kid, I would collect baseball cards. And before you go out and buy the whole thing, you know, you could buy the entire year's worth, which is kind of like cheating. The fun way to do it was you would go out and you would buy a box or a couple packets, and you would try to be like, oh, I don't have that one yet. But what happened in every single pack of baseball cards, they had the worst piece of gum in there. It was this hard as a plank thing that was covered in white powder. It was pink, covered in white powder, and it had this scent that is like nothing you've ever smelled before.
I'm not kidding. You could take the corner of that gum, and it could cut your face.
It was amazing.
Seriously,
it was
I'm not
crazy.
exaggerating.
But the smell of that gum is like something, and if you would go back and smell that again, you're just like, and it's a gum. I don't even know why they had it. They used to have, when I would go to the barber when I was a kid, they'd have this gum, and it was wrapped up, and it had like a little comic in it.
Bazooka.
Yeah, Bazooka.
Oh, that gum
they still have it.
Terrible
It
gum.
was the worst gum and the most unfunny comic.
Awful.
It was, combined, it was the worst experience ever for a kid.
We were trick-or-treating, I'd say maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and some old lady was giving out Bazooka gum.
Yes.
And just, like a rush of wow, all those emotions came back because the gum does have that distinctive sharp edge to it.
Did anybody in your group say "How dare you" to the woman?
No.
I put Bazooka gum in the same category as the circus peanuts.
Look, if old people are passing out candy in your neighborhood, just be glad they're passing it out, because most of the old people in my new neighborhood, they turn their light off.
I feel like Bazooka gum is so like 1948.
It is.
Also, do you remember when you would get a Halloween costume and it had that cheap plastic mask and it had the rubber band on it that would break before you even got it out, and then your mom would try to restaple it together?
It's a mess.
The smell that came off those costumes, because remember, you'd unroll them almost like a sheet because they'd put them in that small bag. Just, I mean, imagine the carcinogens coming off that
Toxicity.
thing. I mean, you could smell the cancer coming off those costumes. But you're just like, you're so excited to go out trick-or-treating. You'd be going, yeah, give it to me.
And like the little space for you to breathe out for the mouth was like...
It didn't work.
So tiny.
Yes.
It was a tiny little hole.
And
it was so small.
What would happen then is you were breathing, and so the inside would start to get all sweaty and wet.
Steamy.
It would get all steamy, so you had this mask on your face that smelled like cancer, and you would have all that steam on your face.
And then you would just take it off to release the steam when you left the house, but you have to put it back on at every house. It's almost not worth it for the candy.
I hear you. No, it was what we had to go through to get candy when I was a kid.
Yeah, you kids don't even know how easy you got it.
Back in my day.
Cafeteria, back at Lake Park Elementary, the cafeteria would always have a smell to it, almost like it was cooking turkey tetrazzini with a hot fresh bun or the corn dogs. But every now and then I'll get a whiff of that cafeteria from my elementary school.
My buns weren't hot or fresh.
Oh man,
you're lucky.
Even though we had spiders in our food, it tasted great.
There were a lot of smells from school that take you back. You want to talk about scents from my childhood. Cafeteria was one. The smell of that like cardboard-like pizza that we would get was another. Just even the trays had its own smell to it.
Is it weird that sometimes I can still, every now and then, I can smell my first crush? Like
the girls
yeah,
even then?
She had a smell to her, and every now and then I'll get a whiff of what she smelled like.
Creepy since grade school.
No.
You sound like a serial killer.
You do.
That's what the guy says when they find the bodies. He's like, yes, I've been smelling her since first grade. And finally,
new cologne, scent of a first grader.
Finally, I killed her.
You guys are making, of course you make it weird.
Do you remember what girls smelled like back in grade school, kids?
No, she had her own smell.
Would you like to smell that again?
What I wouldn't give to smell a first grader today.
You guys are making such a big deal out of this, and it's not. It ain't that way.
Things from school that weren't as creepy. Remember that smell when you'd have to go out? Did you ever have to clean the erasers for your teacher? And you would bang them together, and that smell of that chalk dust?
Yes, absolutely. It would get everywhere.
That was pungent. Not to mention, when I was growing up, they would hand us this paper and it have like blue ink on it. They'd just gotten it was hot, and you'd be like going, "Oh, it was warm," and it had this smell.
They have a scene.
Xerox.
Yeah, whatever it was they did, it was almost like a roll print. I don't know what it was.
It was called Xerox.
Yeah,
yeah, it was like carbon copy kind of weird stuff.
They have a scene in Fast Times at Ridgemont High where they pass out all the papers and all the kids smell it and go, oh.
There was something about it. Yeah, somebody texted in and said, yeah, the smell of books and the freshly printed test papers and the fresh book club flyers.
Even a Dixon Ticonderoga #2, you can smell that. The old
what is it?
The Dixon Ticonderoga. You guys don't know what that is?
Dixon what?
Denny's, you know what that is? Denny's the pencils, man.
I remember the Ticonderoga.
What am I saying?
I don't know.
I thought it was called the Dixon Ticonderoga.
Well, I think you're putting something in front of it maybe that you like.
Oh, no. Was that
I could have sworn no, it's a Dixon. All right.
Okay, baby.
Shut up, Jason.
Sure it is.
Denny's edit out
it's
my
really
last
hard.
Hold on.
Dixon. Don't type that in. And if you do, spell it right. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of stuff on that computer.
Dixon. D-I-X. I gotta sneeze.
You are a mess.
Denny's back me up.
They used to be called the Dixon, and I don't think it's Ticonderoga. I think it was Ticonderoga.
Ticonderoga,
okay,
yeah.
You guys know what I meant. Tomato, all right? God.
They got in
Dixon
trouble
Ponderosa.
back in the day for using rainforest wood. That's why the #2 pencils don't work as well anymore.
Oh, they were killing the rainforest to make your pencil?
Back in the day.
Dang.
The rainforest smelled great.
Don't you feel guilty?
No, was it 3?
Millions
Or 8?
of animals
What?
died.
I was like 8 years old.
Some other people text in. Somebody said, remember the swish and spit cups and mouthwash that they used to pass out at school?
Yes, that was a big deal. I remember one year my mom didn't sign the papers and I had to watch everyone swish, and I felt so bad. Yeah, it was pink. They made everybody do it, but you had to have your parents sign it.
Oh, was it like a fluoride thing?
Yes, you'd have to swish it.
Okay.
Yep. The smell of crayons.
Sure.
Back in school, that was something. I used to just sniff those things. They were
glue sticks.
Yes, kids would do that like crazy. And also the smell of the disinfectants that they would use at schools. It had like its own unique smell. I don't know where they got the chemicals that they used in schools.
It
Probably
was like
not legal.
It was a pink soap growing up for me.
Yes, somebody said the pink liquid antibiotics they had.
It's weird.
I have the same reaction, like the same, like, I don't know. The best way I can describe it, it just makes me go, "Arr," like kind of like the gasoline Pine Sol. When I smell Pine Sol, I'm just like, "Arr." I feel like a beast is woken.
Oh, really? Look at you. Pine Sol, huh?
Pine Sol on a first grader.
Oh, right. I was in first grade too, so it's not creepy.
And somebody said to smell those big red rubber kickballs.
Yeah.
Especially when they go careening off your face in dodgeball.
Those were fun.
Yeah, that was some fun stuff. Sense from my youth. 877-979-WRMF. It's the KVJ Show.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me down, you burn me up, believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up and it rained down. It rained down like. You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me down, you burn me up, believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer. Last things last, by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me down, you burn me up, believer, believer. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer.
Talking about the scents from your childhood. A couple other ones that people text in. Flintstone vitamins.
Oh, I used to love those.
Oh, yeah. They had that special little smell to them.
I feel like I could eat a whole bottle as an adult. Denny's has got these vitamins that it tastes like candy, and I take a lot more than I should be.
He does the gummies, huh?
Oh, man, I'll eat like 15 of them. I know you're not supposed to, but they're so good.
Yeah, I know some vitamins. I remember when I was a kid, I found out the hard way, don't eat too many vitamin C. It will definitely move the bowels.
Give you the runs a little bit?
Yeah, oh my goodness.
I don't eat as many as I used to.
No, Somebody liked the smell of magic markers.
Yeah.
Ooh. In fact, they said I still like them.
Sharpies.
Yeah, it was that
Sharpies
special.
will knock you out.
Oh, yeah.
Takes you back, huh?
It does. I remember the markers that used to have, they would, like the smells of fruits, like blue. The blue would be a blueberry. Oh yeah, you can smell.
You smell hard, man. Your whole nose is blue now.
You got blue marker all over your nose. Look like you've been sniffing Smurf Coke.
I would just like see how dirty he was in grade school. I mean, because kids don't have that perception. Like when they eat, they get stuff all over their mouth.
Everywhere.
A kid comes home in grade school and they got like crayon and marker all over their face.
You have to tell them they're messy because they have no idea.
And Jaybird here is an adult still. Has got marker all over his face.
I wasn't allowed to wear white.
I believe it. And somebody said too, the stuff they threw on the vomit when kids used to throw up. You remember that stuff? It's like the kitty litter looking like sawdust kind of thing. It had a distinct smell to it. So yeah, fun stuff is a hashtag Sense from My Childhood. If you want to go check out some stuff and jump on it, you can. Coming up here in just a couple minutes. So when are you an alcoholic? They say that the alcoholism rates have gone up a lot, and especially with women. That's the reason why we got more alcoholics than we've ever had before. So ladies, are you a drunk? A certified alcoholic? I'll tell you how you know next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A few accidents right now in Palm Beach County to keep an eye out for. The first one, I-95 southbound in Boynton Beach. That one just beyond Woolbright Road. You'll also find a crash in Lake Worth on Hypaluxa Road at High Ridge Road, and a third accident in Palm Beach. That's South Shore Boulevard between Lake Worth Road and Greenview Shores Boulevard. In Broward County, you'll also want to keep an eye out for an on-ramp closure due to a crash. That one is from the 595 westbound to State Road 84. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lynchstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Multi-award-winning singer-songwriter John Mayer, live in concert. The Search for Everything World Tour. An evening of acoustic full band and John Mayer trio sets. BB&T Center, Saturday, August 12th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, The Search for Everything, is available now. There's more at johnmayer.com.
Hi, this is Jim Marigo, and that's my brother Johnny, dreaming. I think he just put an Alfa Romeo Giulia 8-speed turbo in gear. He's got 280 horsepower, going from 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds.
Should we wake him?
Nah, let's just let him enjoy the ride.
It's a dream to drive the all-new Alfa Romeo Giulia, an Italian-engineered masterpiece that outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes, and Lexus. Superior cockpit, leather seats, widescreen display, push-button start, flat-bottom steering wheel. Get your new 2017 Giulia from just $299 a month, or be the first to experience the 2018 Stelvio, the SUV that changes everything. There's several Stelvios available to choose from at Arrigo, so it's easy to find the one of your dreams. Are you ready to turn your dreams into reality? You gotta go Arrigo Alfa Romeo West Palm. 24 monthly, 20 cents for each mile over 1,000 miles, $32.99 due. Plus tax tag, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer must qualify with credit based on published data. See dealer for details.
Be your own trend. At Plato's Closet, they have all the looks you need to be your authentic self. Whether your style is athletic, artsy, hipster, or a combination of trends, get your look for way less than mall prices. And when you make a $100 purchase in August, get a $10 coupon to spend in September. Save big this back-to-school season at Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet, Boca Raton, Boynton Beach, Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, Stewart, and Wellington.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Who is looking for a new car? Well, now is the time to go to Lubac Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. And seems like every single day I get oodles and oodles of emails. I got one from Alexandra who got her air condition fixed just like me from their service department. She was suffering from the swamp butt. She was driving around in a crappy car that was not giving her the proper air condition, and they made it a good working car again. That's what I love about Lubac Road, Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Their service department is the best in the business. Now, they are located at 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach in Broward County, or just hit up their website, PompanoChevy.com. That's PompanoChevy.com. A lot of people go online and pick out their cars that way. Everything you see online, they're going to have on their parking lot. And Sit down with Howard. He's the general manager. He wants to put money back in your pocket. I swear to you, I've seen him do it before. They've got a lot of great deals on Silverados right now. I love trucks. If you're a truck lover, Lou Bacco Pompano Beach Chevrolet is the way to go. Find new roads with Lou Bacco Pompano Beach Chevrolet.
All right, you are all set. Your monthly gym fees will be $60.
I thought it was $40.
Yeah, we thought you said 40.
Well, yeah, $40 base price, but that's not including the Never Enough Treadmills fee, the Rusty Gym Locker fee, the complimentary scratchy towel fee, the sweaty yoga mat fee, and of course, the fee.
Did you just say fee?
Yeah, the fee is a standard fee.
This is starting to sound like our Verizon bill.
Verizon says one price. Their bills say another. That's why at T-Mobile, the price we say is always the price you pay, because taxes and fees are already included. Right now, get 4 lines of unlimited data while on our network for just $40 each per month with AutoPay. Yep, 4 lines for just $40 a line. No surprises, no add-ons, no extra fees. $40 is $40. Nobody does unlimited like T-Mobile. Get to a T-Mobile store or call us at 1-800-T-Mobile and switch today.
Top 3% of data users over 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. Price includes sales tax and regulatory fees.
Imagine not having to shave or wax ever again. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, your dreams can finally become a reality. Not only does Body Details offer a free lifetime guarantee, but this month we're offering up to 70% off laser hair removal. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Bring your family and friends to Lion Country Safari and experience Florida's only drive-through safari with hundreds of wild animals roaming feet from your car. Lion Country Safari in West Palm Beach. Coupons at lioncountrysafari.com.
When terminally ill patients need high acuity care, Vitas Healthcare offers a full suite of services provided by a team of clinicians wherever the patient resides. Doctors are assured acute symptom management from inpatient hospice beds to routine care at home. Patients and families are assured the same compassionate care they've come to expect from Vitas. Refer today. Don't delay. Call 888-VITAS-80 or go to vitas.com. That's VITAS.com. First licensed in 1980.
Not many cars built better than BMWs, and if you love BMWs, you need to get your butt over to Bremen BMW because they got some amazing deals that are going on right now. In fact, you benefit because it's still early in the month. For the next 5 days, you can save as much as $2,500 on a new BMW and drive away with one for just $219 a month. Plus, you got all kinds of special factory and dealer incentives, and the best part, that BMW Certified Edge 6-year, 100,000-mile best-in-class warranty. Now, shopping for a BMW with Bremen is so easy. I don't know anywhere else where you can go online, BremenBMW.com, and there is actually a BMW Genie sitting right there waiting for you. If you want a live chat, if you have any questions, if you say, hey, can I get this color? Can I get this kind of interior? Can I get this feature? There is somebody right there to answer all of your questions. Plus, they have all their cars online. They make it super easy for you to shop wherever you are, either online or on your phone. And then when you're ready to go see your dream car, it's waiting for you. 2 different locations, one on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach, the other Indiantown Road in Jupiter. So if you want a great deal on a BMW, you got 5 days to get to Bremen BMW to make it happen.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Firestone Complete Auto Care.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. A soggy commute will continue for a Thursday morning as showers and a couple of thunderstorms continue to move onshore across Palm Beach County for that drive in. It will stay mostly cloudy into the afternoon hours with a few more thunderstorms returning later today with highs only in the upper 80s. We'll likely stay dry overnight tonight, but we could see a few more storms returning again on your Friday.
The technicians at Firestone Complete Auto Care know when a tuned-up motor meets a new set of tires, the road better buckle up. Get $70 by mail on a Bridgestone Visa prepaid card when you buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone tires. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Not too early to start thinking about the weekend. A lot of cool stuff going on. Dolphins going to be playing Hard Rock Stadium tonight against the Falcons. A little preseason action. You can see what's going on. Jay Cutler, we're going to get to see him at all tonight? If so, how much is he going to play? Probably not a ton. That's just one of the things we got going on. The rest of the weekend, there's some hot stuff happening tonight. Your Mariah Carey, Lionel Richie show is going on tonight.
I know, on a Thursday night. Ugh.
Yeah,
I wish I didn't
BB&T.
have to wake up so early.
All night long.
All night.
Oh, yeah.
All night.
Kodak Black going to be playing the Watsco Center in Gables. That's going to be going down. You can check that out. If you want to find out everything else going on in South Florida, including our KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke appearance tomorrow night, Blue Martini City Place in West Palm Beach, it is there for you at kvjshow.com. You can actually go on, sign up for our weekly e-blast too, and all those cool events will be delivered right there to your inbox. Easy to do, easy to see, so you don't miss any great event happening in South Florida. Just go to kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
So maybe you're going to get a little cocktail this weekend. You go to one of those crowded bars like you often see in South Florida. How do you get a drink a little bit faster than anybody else? What gives you the added advantage?
I mean,
Tip on the front end.
strap on some boobs.
Front end of what?
On the front end of ordering.
Oh, okay.
Tip up front. That way, you make sure they come to you first.
I've even seen it just with Uber drivers. Just how they treat women a little bit different than they do the dudes, especially if you got nice boobs.
On the tipping thing, they say, yeah, you tip on your first drink. It'll help you get the next drink faster if they're not too slammed. I mean, they'll do what they can to try to get to you as quickly as possible. But the one thing that apparently they don't like is if you're like waving your money at the bartender.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, look at me. Like, you do the tip subtly, you know? And some people be going, look, I'm going to hold up money and they're going to come right to me. Now, a lot of times, actually, bartenders are annoyed by that. It's according to this article on BuzzFeed.
Well, it's like, oh, I am so important. I'm waving my money. You don't want to wave it. You don't want to make a big deal about it. But when you are served your first round of drinks, that's when you leave a healthy tip. And you
subtly.
make sure they see it. They see you leaving it.
The waving is almost kind of like they're snapping at you. Like, hey, you know when people snap?
Yeah, they
rude.
say it's demeaning. They're like going, and a lot of times if they see you doing that, you think it's going to get something quicker, they'll skip over you.
Oh.
So that ain't going to help.
Unless they're holding up a $100 bill, yeah.
Mm-hmm. A couple things they say, if you want to make friends with your bartender so you have a good experience and you get the best service possible, maybe preferential treatment, couple things. One, know what you want to order. Say please and thank you. Leave a good tip. They say $1 is fine if it's something easy, $2 if it's a complicated cocktail, margarita, something along those lines.
$2 per drink is what you're saying.
If it's a little bit more complicated, like if you get a beer, $1's fine. But if you're getting something where they're mixing and shaking and all that kind of stuff, leave them $2. That's a little tip. A couple other things that if it's crowded, don't order anything that comes in a martini glass, according to this article.
What if you like martinis? That's stupid.
Well, they say what happens is if somebody nudges you, you're going to spill it everywhere, and you'll be upset. You'll usually complain to the bartender. There'll be a problem, and then they have to probably clean it up. So they say that they don't love serving things in martini glasses.
I have been on both ends where I would just get a fresh drink and I spilled it or dropped it, and they give me a fresh new one without any kind of drama. And then there's been other times like, oh, I just dropped my drink. Them's the bricks, kid. You got to buy another one.
Lick it up.
Sorry, Fumbles. Yeah. One thing that really annoys bartenders is when you aggressively flirt with them. They're kind of like a captive audience. They're not a big fan, apparently,
I mean,
when that
unless
happens.
you're hot and they're into it.
Yeah, because
then.
some of them, that's part of their act, Kev. They use that to get more tips.
They say it's particularly what seems to happen for a lot of hot female bartenders is that guy that thinks that, okay, now we're on an equal playing field, and if I give you a couple extra bucks, I got a shot.
Yeah, he thinks because he gives you a $30 tip, you have to sleep with him now.
Yeah, right. Ain't going to go off that way. And they say if you ask for less ice, you're not going to get more alcohol. You'll get the same drink with less ice in it, or they might maybe add more mixer, but they're not going to be like going, oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, let me just fill that to the rim.
You get more vodka.
Yeah.
Smart guy.
They say that ain't going to happen. If you think you've cornered the market on ordering your cocktails, that ain't going to go. So that's just a couple tips they had in BuzzFeed about that if you're going out this weekend. But how much exactly are you going to drink? According to new data, they say 1 in 8 Americans are now alcoholics.
That's it?
You don't run with us, obviously.
I guess I got a different perspective.
These people who did this survey obviously don't got cocktails and karaoke.
Well, like seriously, every event we do, barring our kids' world, is a drinking events.
And even
For
then,
yourself.
right?
Yeah.
Our kids were thinking about smuggling in.
I wasn't talking about pre-gaming.
So when are you an alcoholic? They say high-risk drinking was considered to be 4 or more standard drinks on any day for women and 5 or more for men, and exceeding those limits at least once a week in the last year.
So if you go 3.5, 4 days a week, you're okay.
No.
Not good at math. Or listening.
Or talking.
All right, come on.
Got a couple deficiencies here.
He's being hurtful. Come on, same team.
Yeah, so, I think about that because if you go out and I guess, for instance, if you would have 4 or 5 beers and like it's Saturday, and that's just what I do. Like on a Saturday, I'm going to have 5 beers, and you do that pretty much every single weekend and you have for an entire year, then in their categorization, you would at least be a high-risk drinker. Now, I guess that makes you an alcoholic too.
Oh,
You'd be one of the 8 Americans that they deem as an alcoholic.
No, you're definitely an
All
alcoholic.
right. Some pansy wrote this list. That
Yeah,
does
son
not,
lives in Virginia. Usually she comes defending it.
Oh, so defensive. Yeah, this is what happens.
It's all about your perspective and who you run with. I run with wolves. So this
I eat alcoholics.
Oh my God, she does. She runs with wolves. She sounds like a wolf.
Dances with wolves. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. If we're giving out who is the alcoholic on the show, I'm sorry, Mama, you get that.
Well, I think by this categorization, we all fall into that category.
every
We're all
one of us.
alcoholics. I mean, yeah. So in America, 1 in 8, and this room, 3 out of 3. Because yeah, I mean, I'll go out and I would say it's probably average. 5 beers on a Saturday.
But then there's some
could easily do, and I think it's one day. Like if you broke it up and had 3 beers one day and 2 the next. Yeah, I mean, I'd say most Saturdays I have 4 to 5 beers.
But what do they say about the streaky
course of the
drinker?
day.
Because I'll go through like 2 weeks, maybe even 3, and I won't drink.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks in a row,
Then you make up for it.
I make up for it big time.
Yeah, it's interesting how they break it down, and to me that is a fault in it, because if you got somebody that just gets completely annihilated for one weekend, and then the shame and guilt or the lack of finances keeps them off the drinking trail for 2 weeks, is that person not an alcoholic?
I mean, so much shame, so much guilt.
Yeah, who needs these labels? They're dumb. Just, you know what? Have fun. Take an Uber and smile more.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. If you're ever wondering if you're an alcoholic, that's apparently what it is.
It's just so funny the things we defend. See, you're taking the stance I take with food. You know what, guys? Life is short. Have a pizza. Smile. It's all what your perspective is.
Uh-huh. Somebody texted in, KVJ bringing new meaning to the term functioning alcoholics.
Not only do we function, I think we thrive.
No.
I do my best work about 3 champagnes in.
You, on the train 2 weeks ago, you did not do your best work.
Okay, well, you saw me at the end of the night. I mean, that was literally, that was the train ride home.
Oh, she was wolfing.
Mm-hmm.
She was wolfing.
I was disgusting wolf.
There has got to be a higher rate of alcoholism in South Florida, wouldn't you say? Because there's something about, it's not a lot of times my fault. When the weather's that great, you got to be at a beach bar having a cocktail.
Oh my gosh, you sound like you've got a problem right now. It's this, the sun is out. If the sun is out,
It's Florida's fault.
you should be allowed to drink.
Are you blaming Rick Scott?
It is. It is.
We live on a peninsula. Come on. You got to drink if you live on a peninsula.
Surrounded by water, man.
Meanwhile, alcoholics in North Dakota are going, it's so dark and cold, man. How can you not drink?
Oh, yeah.
You can justify it no matter where you live.
They're drinking in North Dakota, too.
Somebody texted in, they said, I learned in psychology that if you drink on a schedule, then you're an alcoholic.
What does that mean?
And I saw this today. They were talking, it was like the perfect time to do everything. It was like your sleep schedule when people would wake up. But one of the things when they were talking to people, what they do, like every single day, somebody had like a scheduled drink at like 6:15 is like the ultimate time of day for somebody to have a cocktail. And I guess that's it. Like if you pretty much every single day you come home from work and you'd have a drink at a certain time, that's what they're saying, I believe, is that if that is you, that you know it is 6:35, time for me to pour out a wine, then you're an alcoholic.
What if you just have one? That's ridiculous.
What if you have a double glass of scotch every single day for the rest of your life, just to catch a little bit of I'm relaxed? Are you an alcoholic? By those standards, I think you are.
But it's kind of silly. I mean, can't a person come home from work and have one drink to relax and not be called an alcoholic?
Well, I
That's
think
ridiculous.
I love how you're defending it.
I never do that. I never drink during the week.
I love how defensive you. What does this mean? No.
But you're telling me the mom that puts her kids to bed and has one glass of wine as a reward for herself for her day, she's an alcoholic? That's all she has?
Well,
that's bullcrap.
I think the lesson in this one, we're going through, and there's about 4 or 5 what they call technical definitions for an alcoholic. And then even that person always argues, because that person who probably is fitting into what they deem to be the alcoholic for this study is saying, no way, man, because to me, an alcoholic, if I'm not sleeping on the street, if I don't have 10 DUIs, then I'm not an alcoholic.
We worked with one girl. I mean, she used to drink vodka at her desk, and she was hammered constantly, and she's pretty damn good at her job. She's really good.
The functioning alcoholic, yeah.
But she was she was drinking on the job, but in fact, I think she got Employee of the Month twice.
Yeah.
That's next level. I mean, I can't even compete with that chick.
That's what they say. High-risk drinking, 4 or more standard drinks on any day for women, 5 or more for men, and exceeding those limits at least once a week in the last year. So if you had that party day every single week where you have the 4 to 5 drinks, then yeah, they would label you an alcoholic.
Oh, this conversation makes me want to just go to the track and let it ride. I don't know, man.
With a beer.
With a beer, yeah.
Yeah. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, boy, this is a crazy story about pirates. And not talking about Johnny Depp. Real pirates, and what one cruise ship had to do to try to elude pirates.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll tell you all about it coming up next.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals like animals most. Maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell yourself for miles. Just like animals, animals like animals most. Baby, I'm so what you trying to do to me? It's like we can't stop, we're enemies. But we get along when I'm inside of you. Yeah. You're like a drug that's killing me. I cut you out entirely. But I get so high when I'm inside of you. Yeah, you can start over, you can run free. You can find other fish in the sea. You can pretend it's meant to be, but you can't stay away from me. I can still hear you making that sound, taking me down, rolling on the ground. You can pretend that it was me, but no. Oh, baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals like animals most. Maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell yourself for miles. Just like animals, animals like animals most. Baby, don't tell no lie, la la la. You can't deny, na na na. That beast inside, side to side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No girl, don't lie, la la la. You can't deny, na na na. That beast inside, side to side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth.
Oh, yeah. Pirates. A real thing. I know if you're one of those boaters that often heads over to the Bahamas, you know all about it. But apparently, piracy is not as bad between Florida and the Bahamas as it is in other parts of the world. In fact, they say like in the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, and the Gulf of Aden and the Suez Canal, it's really bad. And there was this 104-day cruise around the world. Who could take 104 days off work?
104 days?
Yes.
Whoa.
104-day cruise around the world. 1,900 passengers were on this ship that left Sydney, Australia, heading towards Dubai.
Wow, what a cruise. I mean, that's just basically all retirees, right?
Probably, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to feel real confident when I got a boat full of retirees against pirates.
No, I mean, that's easy picking.
What are you going to do, hit them with walkers and canes? Yeah.
They probably have so much money on them, too, because think about it. You're in your stateroom, and you've got money that's supposed to last you for 100 days. I mean, that's crazy.
They say for 10 of those days when they're in the really troubled waters, They had to endure a mandatory dusk to dawn blackout for fear of pirate attacks. So they drew all the curtains, all the lights were dimmed or turned off. That meant all late night parties, bars, movies, dancing, pools, everything blacked out. So it was just a dark ship floating in the water, hoping that nobody noticed them.
Do pirates typically kill the passengers, or are they always just about what's on there as far as getting the money?
I think it's just about trying to get money, I think.
But if you jump up and try to be a hero...
Right.
Is there a lot of cases like that?
They're pirates. I think they'll do whatever it takes to get the money.
Yeah, I haven't heard a ton of me, aside from, the Tom Hanks movie, and they had that one story about how they took that tanker. I don't hear a ton of the stories, but apparently it's still an issue.
Did you like that Tom Hanks movie?
It was good.
It was good.
It was good. I wouldn't watch it again.
I wouldn't either.
No. They say in addition to the blackout, they had obligatory pirate drills to prepare the crew and passengers in case an actual pirate attack happened. They say if they really got attacked, what they do is the passengers are supposed to lock their outside cabins, like the balcony doors, and they lock the entrance door to their cabin, and they hide in the corridor.
Are you disappointed if pirates jump
Because
on?
the pirates will go in your room and then maybe jump back off the railing.
Does it disappoint you, though, if they come in and they don't do "arr"? Does that disappoint you?
I don't think they're going to go "arr."
If you're a modern-day pirate, I think you got to go old school and at least say that once.
They also, apparently, a lot of these ships now have pirate-eluding tools. They have fire hoses that they'll use to try to blast pirates climbing up the side. They have officers on guard 24/7. A sonic boom that apparently will go and knock pirates off the ladders.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, they say they believe the ship would be able to outrun the pirates on top of it. So... But yeah, fascinating stuff.
Scary.
Yeah, can you imagine for 10 days, though, you're in pirate-infested water, so...
Did they know before they got on the ship this was all going to happen? I mean, the passengers, if I knew there was a chance of 10 days of pirate lockdown, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to take this.
I still go, I think.
Some people might want to do it. Some people probably think it's adventurous and exciting.
I think it's adventurous. I'm craving adventure these days, Virginia.
I don't need that kind of adventure.
Okay. This is probably more somebody else's kind of boat here. This is the kind of boat Denny's wants to be on. There's a boat off the coast of San Diego. Had a little battery trouble. Coast Guard came up to help him, like, no. Reason why Denny's can't stand cops, they had 1,200 pounds of marijuana on board.
Whoopsie.
1,200 pounds?
1,200 pounds.
That's a lot of weed.
That is a lot of weed. I don't know if you heard what happened. Thousands of people got delayed at the airport in Orlando over the weekend. Apparently, a toilet overflowed and spilled into the customs area.
What the heck? I mean, they couldn't contain that?
They think what happened was somebody tried to flush their drugs. They clogged the toilet and it overflowed. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you see the no-no that the Walmart did? Is a photo that went viral. Somebody took a photo of what the Walmart had done. A guy went into the store and he posted a photo of a sign that says, "Own the school year like a hero," and that sign was posted on top of a gun display.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's horrifying.
After going viral, Walmart quickly apologized and said they had the sign removed immediately.
Walmart's always apologizing for something, it seems like.
Well, they got all these stores, and then you get, some renegade that hangs up a sign like that and doesn't have any common sense. You're like, ugh.
It's hard to manage. You know, as being the leader of the snack pack.
Yeah.
It's hard to manage.
Mm-hmm.
Snack pack's dead.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Aww.
I'm just
sad.
That breaks my heart.
I'm kidding.
How horrifying is this? A Sarasota family had heard a rustling in their attic for years and finally had somebody go up and take a look. It was a 6-foot-long boa constrictor.
Oh my gosh.
Been there as long as 4 years.
So what's it eating?
Probably mice and stuff like that. They get up in the attic.
I mean,
yeah, probably mice.
There's not gonna be that much mice for that kind of snake.
They live for as long as 4 years, at least 2.
Wow,
that's horrifying.
Sure about this dentist in Pennsylvania got in trouble. He went and chugged a bottle of vodka on his lunch break.
Yeah, I'd like my dentist sober, if at all possible.
You say something, right? If your dentist is about ready to drill on you and he's reeking of booze.
I probably don't. I'm
really?
I'm probably like, this guy's probably good. Then I'm thinking, is it me that reeks of booze? I don't know. I don't want to call him out.
I don't want to call him out, and it's me.
I don't want to call him out, and yeah. And hashtag be cool moment here. A 28-year-old guy in St. Pete, Florida, asked an Uber driver to drop him off in the middle of a bridge on Monday. But the Uber driver said, this doesn't sound right. So he dropped him off at the end of the bridge and called 911.
Aww.
Apparently the guy was planning to jump, but the cops were able to get there in time to give him some counseling.
Good. I hope they turned him around.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, you know what? That Uber driver could have just dropped him off and been like, you know, whatever he does, not my problem.
And I wonder if the Uber driver would have even known what the outcome of it had been. He would have just drove away, never seen that guy ever again.
Yeah, sometimes it probably is a good idea to jump in and say...
be nice.
Yeah.
Be human.
Yeah, be human. Yeah.
Thank you, Uber driver.
Yeah.
Hashtag be cool.
That's right. Got my hat on today, by the way.
I noticed that.
Just for him.
I put a picture of your hat on Snapchat.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Oh, I need a new one. Mine's filthy. It's been through a war, baby.
Hashtag be dirty.
A war I didn't win.
A war I didn't win.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A few accidents right now in Palm Beach County to keep an eye out for. The first one, I-95 southbound in Boynton Beach. That one just beyond Woolbright Road. You'll also find a crash in Lake Worth on Hypoluxo Road at High Ridge Road, and a third accident in Palm Beach. That's South Shore Boulevard between Lake Worth Road and Greenview Shores Boulevard. In Broward County, you'll also want to keep an eye out for an on-ramp closure due to a crash. That one is from the 595 westbound to State Road 84. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The Killers return January 23rd, American Airlines Arena.
I got gas in the tank. I got money in the bank. I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man.
The Killers.
Are we human?
Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. New album, Wonderful Wonderful, available September 22nd.
Hello? Johnny, are you counting cars for our pre-owned super sale? Hello? Wow, Arrigo's selection is so huge, my phone says roaming.
Arrigo's famous pre-owned super sale is back this Saturday and Sunday only. Arrive early for the best selection. Gates open 9 a.m. on Saturday and 11 a.m. on Sunday. Choose from over 500 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, minivans, and SUVs, all makes and models. Every pre-owned vehicle is up to 50% off original MSRP. $20,000 pre-owned vehicles now from $10,000. $10,000 pre-owned now from $5,000. And some pre-owned will be sold as low as $29.99.
Maybe I can just text them. Johnny, hope you're including today's one-owner trades for Arrigo's famous pre-owned super sale. And you better not be golfing.
Don't miss Arrigo's famous pre-owned super sale. This Saturday and Sunday only. Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike, West Palm. Online, arrigo.net. All original MSRP amounts vary subject to prior sale. Plus tax tag title $7.99. Your fees see dealer for details.
Metro PCS announces the best unlimited deal in wireless. Get 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $75, period. Plus, get 2 free 32-gig LG K20 Plus phones when you switch. All on a reliable 4G LTE network. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. Video streams at up to 480p. Top 3% of customers using greater than 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. No tether. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Now is the time to get into Braman Honda. A brand new car is waiting for you, and an amazing price is waiting too. Braman Honda has amazing summer savings going on right now. It's the summer clearance celebration at Braman Honda, and you save with extra markdowns all over the place. Don't be fooled by everybody else. They have low payments and crazy high down payments. Only Braman Honda gives you the bottom line, 0 down, 0 due at signing. New Hondas from just $199 a month with nothing due at signing. They've got a bunch of pre-owned vehicles as well, from economy to high-end luxury and all the goodies in between. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there. He is the team leader, and everybody is on the same page. They just want to give you the best deal. It's the summer celebration and clearance going on now at Braman Honda, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. Now, this deal for $199 a month is a lease program on the 36-month deal for the 2017 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a Braman Honda bottom line deal.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, and you got to hurry into the final days of Mattress Firm's coolest sleep sale ever. Hot doesn't stop in Florida. This cool sale is going to end soon. You've got to check out the latest in cooling mattress technology, like the exclusive Serta iComfort Temp Touch and the new Beauty Rest Black Memory Foam with black ice. Plus, it's your last chance to get one of these awesome Yeti coolers or tumblers with select purchases. But it ends on Sunday, and it's only while supplies last. Stop waking up hot and sweaty in the middle of the night. Could be your mattress. Technology is changing. Mattresses stay cool now. It's like they're smart. Visit a Mattress Firm store, experience the latest in cooling mattress technology, and you can sleep cool all night long. Plus, I know a lot of people heading off to college. You're going to need a new bed. Back to school offers when you show your school ID at Mattress Firm. So don't wait any longer. Head on in today. Start sleeping happy and cooler on your perfect mattress. Plus, take advantage of interest-free financing for 6 years. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms, subject to credit approval. Don't miss it. Final days of Mattress Firm's coolest sleep sale ever at Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose one free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
I can't say enough good things about the amazing team at Aquaplastic Surgery. You know, Dr. Rankin leads the show over there, and he just leads by example. He's experienced, he is loved by his patients and staff, he is respected because he does it right. He gives beautiful results, and he's just a good human. That's who you want doing your plastic surgery. Dr. Rankin is amazing. He's board certified. He's the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. Okay, that's super impressive. And Dr. Dev, who works right alongside of him, he is amazing himself. Went to Harvard Medical School. That's impressive. He just did the surgery on my friend's stomach, and my friend called me the other day. So happy with the results. These guys are experts. They are who you need to go see if you're thinking about plastic surgery. Don't let anything physically hold you back from being your best. Let Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev show you how you can look and feel your absolute best. Here's a fun special for you. Buy 3 areas of Cool Sculpt and get one free. Yeah, 3 areas of Cool Sculpt and get one free. And they're going to throw in Botox for free as well. Call them today, 561-776-2830. You can go online to aquaplasticsurgery.com or in Fort Lauderdale, 954-564-3832.
Hi, Jim Arrigo here, announcing an incredible opportunity at Arrigo. Through August 31st only, everyone can get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
No time for Funny Johnny. He's helping customers get vehicles at the internet price.
Get the internet price during the final days of Arrigo's summer clearance event. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Simply come to Florida's #1 volume dealer and ask for the internet price. No hassles, no negotiations. Plus, if you qualify, you could be entitled to even more savings. Hurry for new Chrysler 300s or Dodge Challengers from $249 a month. Journeys from $259 a month. Chrysler Pacificas or Dodge Durangos from $329 a month.
Don't miss this chance to get the internet price through August 31st. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Select models, 39 monthlies, 10K miles a year, 3,500 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
There's still time to register for fall classes at Indian River State College. You'll find personal attention with reasonable cost and convenience at 5 Treasure Coast campuses and the virtual campus. Register now at irsc.edu. That's irsc.edu. Get started today.
Call your legal team at Anajar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, it looks like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie may not be getting divorced after all. What happened? We will tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, though, Kesha tearfully describes writing her new album.
Yeah, she's not going to say like all over this one, is she?
No, this is very meaningful and deep, Kevin.
She's mature now, Kevin.
Oh, okay, good.
Some really depression, suicide. Just tell us the meaning behind praying. Okay.
It's so personal. I've written every song on this album, and they're all so personal. And this song, I think, is just really important because it talks about me personally going through something very hard, lots of very hard things, making it through, not giving up, and finding empathy on the other side.
Do you know how that song's doing? The praying song?
I don't know. I think it's a hit. I think it's doing okay.
30 mil almost on YouTube. Came out July 6th.
Where is it on the charts? Is it like towards the top or towards the bottom?
Your boy's on it. Research department's going to nail.
All right.
Jaybird's got it.
I heard somebody say, it's not doing so good. It's not doing what she had hoped it would do, which is just like rock the world.
Okay.
She's got her fans, though.
She does. She has big, big fans that are very passionate, but it's not the mainstream stuff like the TikToks and the blows.
The
and
other
the
song she did
timber.
was very edgy. I'm a mother effing woman. And she's like
that
dancing.
song had a good little grade. I kind of like that one.
I'm gonna do the research.
If you're a big fan of the book The Secret, it's all about the laws of attraction.
I love it. And then there's a lot of misconceptions about that. You actually have to get off your butt and do things. You can't just wish for a car and it happens.
You're right.
But it's a good little, almost like a guide, if you will.
You put things in motion. Well, now they're doing a film adaptation of the book The Secret. It's going to be directed by the same guy that did Hitch and Sweet Home Alabama. Katie Holmes, they say, is going to star in it. And it's going to be all about, The Secret and this story about this woman. And she hires a handyman. It sounds like it's going to be really good. The film version of The Secret. No release date has been given just yet, though. And finally here, if you cheer for love and you wanted Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt to make it work, at least for the kids, I mean, they have so many of them, this is good news. It sounds like the divorce is off. They haven't done anything to move it forward in several months, and some people close to the situation think they're not going to. Sources say that Brad kind of came to a place where he owned it and owned the mistakes that he was making and, how much he was drinking like every day and how much he was drinking. And as he was fighting for joint custody of the children, he had to go to all of this therapy and face his own parental shortcomings and realized, okay, I haven't been a great dad. They say he quit alcohol cold turkey to make a commitment to his family. And when he did that, Angelina was like, wow, okay, his dedication has warmed my heart. And that made her decide that maybe she shouldn't go through with it. So this could be good news for their family.
This just in. Do you want the Kesha numbers?
Absolutely.
The song Praying is on, it's number 32 on the Billboard 100, up from number 38 last week. So it is trending up. Number 32, 4 weeks on the chart.
It's climbing.
It's climbing on the charts, everybody.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Our Kids World Family Fun Fest, August 26th and 27th, inside the cool AC of the fairgrounds. Bring the kids, because Paw Patrol is going to be there. All the details at adayforkids.com.
If you're one of those people that loves the grocery store and those experiences you get, oh, yeah. I'm going to speak to you, my man. I'm going to drop some knowledge bombs on it. You may not like all of it.
Oh, man.
Some of it...
You're going to ruin groceries?
Well, some of it's going to open your eyes a bit.
Okay.
It's going to open your eyes a bit. You need to hang on for that next.
Me not working hard. Yeah, right. Picture that with a Kodak. Or better yet, go to Times Square, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive. I just want y'all to know that. And tonight, let's enjoy life. Pitbull, Nadia, Neo. That's right.
I will not love you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything.
Take advantage of the night, cause tomorrow I'm off to do battle, perform for a princess. But tonight, I can make you my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing. Hustlers moving silent, so I'm tiptoeing. So keep blowing, I got it locked up like Lindsay Lohan. Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. Excuse me, and I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And maybe I'ma make you feel so good tonight. Cause we might not get tomorrow.
Tonight, I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything.
Reach for the stars, and if you don't grab them, at least you fall on top of the world. Think about it, cause if you slip, I'm gonna fall on top of your girl. What I'm involved with is deeper than the Masons, baby, and it ain't no secret. My family's from Cuba, but I'm an American. I don't get money like secrets. Put it on my life, baby. I make it feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. Darling. Excuse me, and I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And maybe I'ma make you feel so good tonight. Cause we might not get tomorrow.
Tonight, I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it tonight. Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight.
Always fascinated by these insider secrets. So reading this article about supermarkets, just some things you might want to know. Grocery stores, whatnot. Deli salads, you ever get them?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. What do you mean? Like a salad in the fridge case or a salad made by the deli?
Made by the deli. In fact, there's a couple things that they kind of have here that they highlight in the deli itself. If you're one of those people that loves going in and getting the grocery store deli food, they say with the salads, you know, when produce goes bad, it gets tossed out. When it gets just a little bad, they kind of cut it up, and that's where they put the salad stuff. And then they'll put like strong flavored ingredients like olives, cheese, and, you know, some like tacky dressing on top of it to kind of like hide the smell and scent of the rotten vegetables.
I've noticed that. Sometimes you'll get a deli sandwich and the lettuce will be a little bit like subpar.
Well, on the pre-made ones, you'll never see that crap with the freshly made sub. They'll always have fresh subs at the grocery store. The one that's that are wrapped up, yeah, you'll get some brown lettuce in there.
Yeah, the one thing they say, like also kind of the same concept with the deli soups. If you ever go in, you take out any of those soups, is, you know, when meat starts to get a little bit on that questionable thing, that's when they'll chop it up, put it in a deli soup.
Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah. And
funky meat.
And they say
old meat.
Yeah.
The kind of meat Kevin eats.
Old meat soup.
And they say to make it worse, health inspections aren't too rigorous for those counters, so they don't police.
All right, well, you said there's going to be some good stuff. Is there?
Now it's the smelly deli.
Oh, let me write that
down.
Smelly deli. There's got to be a smelly deli somewhere.
There's got to be.
They say something else that you should avoid at the supermarket. Don't mess with the salad dressings, they say. They say
But
the
where,
ones that
though?
you get that are kind of like pre-bottled, they say it's got about 12 to 20 ingredients. It adds about 100 to 200 calories to your dinner. And they say it costs somewhere between $3 and $10 for a bottle. What they recommend is getting the stuff where you like the oil and vinegar. You take a packet and you kind of like mix it all yourself.
A salad without a bottle of dressing. Where'd you find this guy at?
Yeah, well, you can have dressing. It's just a lot of people choose to make it themselves and whip up a couple ingredients, and then boom, you got your dressing, the stuff that's already prefab, and then you just pour right on the salad.
Oh, if your salad isn't drowning, you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's drowning in chemicals and calories.
I mean, isn't everything chemicals and calories, though?
No.
Not in Kevin's world.
It's not. They say the pre-shredded or grated cheese, get that kind of stuff in the plastic packets kind of
Look,
hanging there.
It's one of my favorite things to buy, Kevin.
They say the companies that make those bags cut costs by adding non-cheese fillers, including wood pulp.
What?
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
So
though.
they say grate your own cheese.
What do they call wood pulp on the list of ingredients? Does it say wood pulp on the back?
I don't know. It's probably got some fancy name that you don't know it means.
I'm going to be looking today.
You tell me wood pulp, and I'm not even flinching. I'm like, all right, well, the wood pulp tastes great.
Some people are horrified by this list. Some people are totally unfazed.
We're all going to be taken out by something, Virginia.
I guess there's worse things to eat than wood. It is tree, and the tree is nature.
Look, I'm not going to say names, but there was a sub place where they had the same kind of ingredients that you would see in a yoga mat. They took out those ingredients. I loved the way the yoga mat bread tasted. And I know it wasn't good for me, but it tasted better.
So put the yoga mats back in.
I don't want to officially say that, but off the record, yeah.
That makes it more springy and doughy.
They say something you shouldn't get at the supermarket, almost anything that's not food. And the reason being is you're going to be paying a ton of money. Now, you can do some paper disposables like TP and paper towels, but other things that you're going to get cost 50% or more above what you pay in a store dedicated to those items. They say go to the dollar store, go to a hardware store, and get those items instead. If you go to the grocery store and you're buying light bulbs, don't do it.
Hardware stores are so confusing. I'm asking, hey, what is this? It's a hammer, sir.
And also, one other thing to keep in mind while you're at the supermarket, be careful with anything unwrapped that touches your cart. Make sure that when you go home, you wash it because of this stat. Research found that about 72% of grocery store shopping carts have traces of poop on them. So,
Where's the good news?
Just remember that.
This is nothing but horrible news. You have anything good for me here? Wait, the wood? The wood?
The wood was the shining moment.
Was that the best part?
Deli subs are delicious.
Okay, we're back on track.
Okay.
Baby. All right.
Especially when they have a little poop on them.
Little poop, little wood?
Yeah. Always love those insider secrets. If you've got a little tip from your business, what it is you do, you want to let us know, you can call it in 877-979-WRMF, or you can be anonymous and drop it via text. Same number, 877-979-9763.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
Surfing the web is eating up my data. I need a wireless plan with unlimited 4G LTE data.
Hey, I'm with Metro PCS, and they've got the best unlimited deal in wireless.
Everybody says that.
This really is the best deal. You get 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $75.
Wow, that is a good deal.
And you also get 2 free smartphones when you switch to Metro PCS.
This could just be the best unlimited deal in wireless.
That's what I'm saying.
Metro PCS announces the best unlimited deal in wireless. Get 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $75, period. And 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs of memory when you switch. All on a reliable 4G LTE network. The best unlimited deal in wireless, only at Metro PCS. Wireless figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. Video streams at up to 480p. Top 3% of customers using greater than 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. No tethering. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Hi, this is Jim Marigo, and I'm announcing an opportunity to get the internet price on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats.
Wait, where's Funny Johnny?
There's no time for Funny Johnny.
Get the internet price during a Rigo summer clearance event. Just ask for the internet price. There's never been a better time to buy or lease. Hurry for new Rams up to $10,000 off MSRP.
For the internet price, you gotta go Arrigo.
Select models plus tax, title, dealer install option, $7.99 dealer fee. 3 days apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Hear that? That was the sound of last weekend as it passed you by. Why? Because you weren't a Hilton weekender. You could have been a visiting the famous mouse in Orlando weekender, a moving to the music in Miami weekender, or even a catching some rays on the beaches of Boca weekender. But don't worry, there's always next weekend.
Whatever kind of weekender you are, there's a Hilton for you. Join the Weekenders. For the lowest prices on 14 hotel brands, book direct at Hilton.com. Must be a Hilton Honors member.
If you've got a move coming up and you hate heavy lifting, okay, that's me. I do not want to lift anything. I can't stand the thought of moving myself. You should feel the same way. You're not a mover. I'm not a mover. We have Greek Moving and Storage to do it for us. We don't have to lift a finger. They are so full service. They are so the superheroes of moving. They're the official mover of the Miami Marlins, and they do it right. They'll come into your place. They will pack up all your stuff for you, including the kitchen, including the bathroom. They'll put everything in boxes. Then they'll move it. Then they will unpack it at the new place, including the kitchen, including the bathroom. They put everything in your cabinets, including your cups, your spoons, your forks, your hairspray, your tampons. They put it all in the cabinets where it goes. It is amazing to watch them work. Pick up your mobile phone right now and press ** Greek. That's ** Greek for your free quote. These guys are the best in the business. ** Greek and get ready for your best move ever.
Celebrity Cruises Summer Savings Event means everyone saves up to $150 on Caribbean vacations. And when you book an Ocean View stateroom or higher, the first 2 guests each choose 1 free perk. Free drinks, free Wi-Fi, prepaid tips, or $150 to spend on board. Book a holiday sailing and choose 2 free perks. This is a limited time offer, so book today and save on a modern luxury vacation like no other. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent.
Offer ends September 5th. Offer applies to select staterooms and sailings. Restrictions apply. Ships registry Malta.
Would you like an incredible bargain on furniture? Then shop the Rooms to Go Palm Beach Gardens Outlet Center 3-day closeout floor clearance sale. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. Shop Friday. You'll have the best chance at the biggest selection of amazing markdowns store-wide. Come early and save up to 25% off our low warehouse direct prices. Or shop Saturday and save up to 35% off our low warehouse direct prices. Remember, we must clear the floor so you save even more with mega markdowns Saturday, up to 35% off. Just act fast because what you need may be gone on Sunday, the last day, when we up the savings on everything left up to 55% off. That's up to 55% off Sunday only at the Rooms to Go Palm Beach Gardens Outlet Center 3-day closeout floor clearance sale. 3350 North Lake Boulevard next to Costco. Shop early for best selection. For more weekly outlet specials, go online to roomstogo-outlet.com. See store for details. Just don't miss this sale.
Hi, this is Jim Marigo, and that's my brother Johnny, dreaming. I think he just put an Alfa Romeo Giulia 8-speed turbo in gear. He's got 280 horsepower going from 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds.
Should we wake him?
Nah, let's just let him enjoy the ride.
It's a dream to drive the all-new Alfa Romeo Giulia, an Italian-engineered masterpiece that outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes, and Lexus. Superior cockpit, leather seats, widescreen display, push-button start, flat-bottom steering wheel. Get your new 2017 Giulia from just $299 a month, or be the first to experience the 2018 Stelvio, the SUV that changes everything. There's several Stelvios available to choose from at Arrigo, so it's easy to find the one of your dreams. Are you ready to turn your dreams into reality? You gotta go Arrigo Alfa Romeo West Palm. 24 months, 20 cents for each mile over 1,000 miles, $32.99 due. Plus tax tag, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer must qualify with credit based on published data. See dealer for details.
Mike Lang here. It's a cold, cold world. Until your air conditioning breaks, don't suffer. Call the Buffer. Air around the clock. For sales, service, satisfaction, and most of all, savings. Call 1-800-741-1033 for Rheem and air around the clock.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Firestone Complete Auto Care.
The technicians at Firestone Complete Auto Care know when a tuned-up motor meets a new set of tires, the road better buckle up. Get $70 by mail on a Bridgestone Visa prepaid card when you buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone tires. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast anytime of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
Talking about some of the industry secrets that are out there. We were talking first off with supermarkets, some of the stuff that you get in the grocery store, and we were talking about the grated cheese that a lot of times will put other fillers and stuff in there, so it's better to grate your own cheese. And wood pulp, one of the ingredients that apparently gets thrown in there as a filler.
Man, we're eating wood.
Well, and you're like going, what does it say? Wood pulp? They say if it says cellulose, that's the ingredient.
Cellulose is wool pulp? Wood pulp?
Wood pulp, yeah, so check.
Oh, you got splinters on your lungs, dog.
Damn.
You've been eating so much of it.
Check
I've
that
seen
cheese.
Cellulose and stuff a lot.
I mean,
what about the old meat that goes in the soups? Somebody said the same thing happens a lot of places where you get the chili.
I've heard, and I've said it before, so I apologize for repeating myself, but some of the, free bread you'll get, if you don't touch the bread, some restaurants have been known to take that bread back off that table and then just repurpose it. So they could be touching it.
Licking it.
Putting it right back.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of think about that now. So I'm like, either I'm guilty because I feel guilty because I don't eat it, or else I'm like, oh, what if somebody else gets it? And especially when you get because I got some hot buttered bread the other night that was just fantastic. And I wonder, I'm like, well, they couldn't serve this to someone else because it wouldn't come out the same consistency. So they'd have to throw it away if I don't eat it, right?
You would think, yeah. It won't look the same if they try to re-butter and re-toast it.
If you got a cold roll, that's one thing.
That's
but
different. Yeah, you're completely right. Like a Roadhouse it'd be tougher to put those back out.
Like bread in a basket. Oh, they could totally reserve that.
That's why I will never. I struggle now doing the bottled ketchup at restaurants. Ever since I saw that kid putting his mouth on it.
I know,
and just,
right? Yeah.
Licking it and then putting the cap right back on. And that's just the kid that I saw do. Imagine the drunk guy.
Oh, he didn't just put it on his mouth.
No, he did not. And then you're putting it on your fries. You can't think about that stuff, man.
Another reason not to eat ketchup.
But all of those condiments, anything where someone can open at a table,
you're right,
and mess with. If you think in the history of the condiments you've eaten, no one's ever messed with it, you're living in a la-la land.
You're right.
Well, and if it's squirt, too, I hear that a lot of times they'll go through, and when the ketchup bottle starts to get empty, is they'll go in and just pour new ketchup in it to kind of fill it back up. Then what happens is you've got that super old ketchup down at the bottom that's kind of mixing with the whole thing. It gets a little mildewy and nasty.
And this is just what we know about.
Dang. Somebody said, too, I worked in the fast food industry, and the overnight crew just does not give a damn.
They don't. It shows.
They don't put on gloves. They put raw meat on the grill. Then they move straight to making your sandwich. I seen food fall on the floor.
Oh, yeah. I saw food fall on the floor the other day, and I still ate it. I was that hungry.
Wow.
I'll write it down where it happened.
You saw it fall on the floor, and you ate it anyway?
I did. I sure did.
Look at you, huh? What a trooper.
You ate it at a restaurant called.
Yeah, don't say it.
You ate it?
I was so hungry and I didn't want to deal with the headache, and I only ordered one of the things that they dropped. And I was just like, screw it, life is short.
It fell in the bag or out of the
bag?
bag?
No, it fell onto the ground. They picked it up and put it back in the bag, and I still ate it.
What the hell? I would not do that.
Desperate times, my man.
My man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gross, and I'm not a man.
Hey, a quick note. I jumped on something last night. Speaking of the fast food industry, it's called Founder. I don't know if you've seen it. It's kind of the story of McDonald's getting going.
Yeah, with Michael Keaton, right?
With Michael Keaton.
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to.
I'm only in the first half hour of it. It's too long. It's like an hour and a half. It's like a full-out movie, but it was very fascinating. I'm just at the point where it's like the two McDonald's brothers had come up with the concept about how to get a meal out there in 30 seconds. Everything else was drive-in diners. It would take you 30 minutes to get your meal. And when Michael Keaton, who plays Ray Kroc, the guy that franchises McDonald's, first goes to the window, they hand him his stuff right after he orders. He's like, no, that's not mine. He's like, I just ordered. They're like, yeah, that's your stuff. He's like, no, I just ordered. And they're like going, no, we get you everything in 30 seconds or less. And he was blown away by it. And
you're selling the movie. Denny's are watching the
and they went through how they laid out the kitchen, and it was almost they had their employees and they did it on a tennis court, and they did chalk outlines of where this was, and it was like a choreographed dance.
Yeah.
Of everyone working, and it's like they had the grill person here, but it had to work into the condiment station, into the milkshakes, into this and that. And they found when they first opened up, they had too many things on the menu people didn't want. So they said, we found people were only buying burgers, fries, shakes, and sodas, and that's all we sold. It was fascinating stuff.
Do you find that watching a special like that makes you crave McDonald's?
Yes,
absolutely.
By him talking about it right now,
absolutely.
You're making me so hungry. And then there's a thunderstorm approaching. Oh, we are gonna get
McDonald's today, baby.
We're gonna get so nasty today with some food.
I don't care what people text in. Yeah, I hear you.
I cannot watch the McDonald's special. It will make me crave a Big Mac.
It's good. Not only that, but it's fascinating. It's if you like any of the business-minded stuff of somebody, they were thinking completely different than the entire industry, and they revolutionized it.
Good for them.
And it's Michael Keaton. The guy nails it. He's such a great actor.
He does.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the rest of it. But the first 30 minutes I've liked so far. It's called Founder. Some other insider secrets. Somebody said if you want the best deal on a car, go at the end of the month, the last 3 days, 3 hours before closing. And if it's a rainy day, you can basically get any deal you ask for because they're desperate because nobody goes to dealerships in the rain. Somebody said in clothing retail, we have these same deals on Black Friday that we do all holiday season, all November and December. The only stores that have anything special for Black Friday is electronics.
I knew Black Friday was a farce and a lie.
It's too good to be true. When you see people waiting online like sheep like that, don't follow them.
So much hype.
Unless you were going to buy a TV anyway. I mean, the TV's not a good deal if you weren't going to buy one anyway.
You know, you make Black Friday unbelievable. Start selling 2-cent burgers or 5-cent subs or 30-cent pizzas.
Yeah, try making no money.
Well, you know what I mean.
The restaurant will be closed in a week.
No, and then you're right. 5 cents a little too low, but make a good deal is what I mean.
And Cassidy from Deerfield Beach texted in. She said, I'm a tech at an animal hospital, and pretty much all hospitals have a free first-time exam. Always ask when making the appointment. It'll save you $50 to $75 to spend on your pet.
Huh.
So there you go.
First-time exam is free.
Yeah. So there you go. A lot of places have it. Check. Save some money.
Can you veterinary hop?
Yeah, so you're only going for a first exam at every place?
Yeah.
Maybe. 877-979-9763. Text us anytime. excited. Everybody's texting in how good the movie Founder is. Said you're going to like it. I'm only 30 minutes into it, and I like it so far.
Nice.
It's really cool. You know, the thing, too, that is interesting, but I love hearing these stories because it was the McDonald's brothers telling Ray Kroc, who wound up franchising them all over the place, as they were trying to get it going, the failures that they had. And that's what, and the challenges to get to where they were. And when they first kind of like opened it up, because everybody's used to a drive-in, they said the first day, everybody was pulling up and nobody would come to the window because they didn't want to have to drive in because they realized that having the people running out to the cars was inefficient. It was costing too much time and too many problems, and you weren't getting the right orders, and it was just a mess. So they said, just have people walk up to the window. But nobody wanted to walk up to the window because people were so used to going to, you know, somebody that would come to their car.
Now, the only place that does that is like Sonic.
Right.
And it seems so weird to do it.
Yeah.
We're just drive-through culture.
And so people were driving away angry, honking and flipping them off. And they're going, yeah, and they're like going, wow. So that was like day one of McDonald's.
Speaking of Sonic, one of the few places that serve tater tots, not many people are doing it.
Tater tots are fun.
Love them.
Somebody said the Founder, great movie, kind of crazy how it happened. My buddy told me, though, that the thing about it is I think he kind of screws the McDonald's brothers over.
He does.
Yeah,
but it's one of those based on a true story, so you wonder, okay, how diabolical is he? What's going on?
Well,
but I can't wait to get there.
Like that Steve Jobs movie, was he really that big of a jerk to everybody?
Yeah, I don't know. There's been a couple different takes on that.
It depends on if he was a jerk to you.
Yeah.
What you tell people happened.
Everyone says he's a brilliant man, but then you hear from people that worked with him like he was a jerk.
Horrible father too, apparently.
Have we seen the McDonald's story from the side of the McDonald's brothers?
Yeah, I don't even know if they're still alive. They may not be because
they're probably dead.
Yeah, they started in the 50s. So.
But I'm sure they told their children and grandchildren what happened. I would love to know their side of it.
Well, you know, you have these specials now that kind of like they go a little bit viral. You know, people talk about them and so everybody's like, you know, but then you wonder the accuracy. Like everybody was talking about that What the Health. In fact, somebody's texted in and said, you got to watch What the Health. But
no, it's going to ruin things for me.
No, I read an article about that. Not only does it ruin things, but it's not necessarily accurate either. Like it's this guy, the science based on, I read a whole article about like this guy was, you know, cherry picking where he was getting his information from. The guy himself doesn't really have any credibility. And so, and you know, I had that on my queued up, ready to watch, and I took it off last night.
Deleted it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do What the Health. So
don't ruin things for yourself, man.
Too late. I do all the time.
And you bring us down with you.
You want me to give you a text about ketchup bottles?
I'm actually getting texts from people saying, shut up, you're ruining ketchup for me.
Okay.
People are yelling, but no.
Is it yes or no?
Yes, I do.
It's got to be unanimous vote here because I don't want it to have to be on me. Do you want to know, Virginia?
Yes, ruin ketchup. I hate it.
You guys in there, you want the ketchup story?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not my fault. Somebody texted in and said, always ask for a new bottle of ketchup. I got botulism from a restaurant which refilled their ketchup bottles. And I landed in the hospital for 2 days with food poisoning.
What the hell's botulism?
Look it up.
I think it's a poison.
How the hell do you spell botulism?
Yeah, word of the day.
I think it gets in your system and it like paralyzes stuff. That's what Botox is, I think.
It's one of those, if botulism was delicious and tasty, they'd have to change it because the name just sounds so nasty. You know?
Food poisoning caused by a bacterium growing on improper sterilized canned meats and other preserved foods.
Ah, dang, that just sounds nasty. Huh?
What a menacing word. Botulism.
It is not good.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
Every morning this August, your local McDonald's wants to make someone's morning extra special. That's why every day throughout the month of August, participating South Florida McDonald's restaurants will be giving 2 lucky customers a free meal on us to help make sure you start the day. Yup, you heard that right. 2 free meals on us. So come see us for breakfast, and who knows, maybe you will be one of the lucky winners. No purchase or order necessary. Offer not valid for McDelivery orders. Sweepstakes starts August 1st and ends August 31st. Prize value cap of $10. At participating McDonald's. Void where prohibited. See official rules for complete details.
There's nothing better than a sweet, juicy peach. Except a sweet, creamy McCafe peach smoothie. Did you know that August is National Peach Month? To celebrate, McDonald's is offering any size McCafe peach smoothie for just $1.49 for a limited time. Make it a McCafe moment with a sweet sip of McCafe peach smoothie. Hurry, peach season won't last long. A la carte only, prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Hello? Johnny? Johnny, are you counting cars for our pre-owned super sale? Hello? Wow, Origo's selection is so huge, my phone says roaming.
Origo's famous pre-owned super sale is back this Saturday and Sunday only. Arrive early for the best selection. Gates open 9 a.m. on Saturday and 11 a.m. on Sunday. Choose from over 500 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, minivans, and SUVs, all makes and models. Every pre-owned vehicle is up to 50% off original MSRP. $20,000 pre-owned vehicles now from $10,000. $10,000 pre-owned now from $5,000. And some pre-owned will be sold as low as $29.99.
Maybe I can just text them. Johnny, hope you're including today's one owner trades for Origo's famous pre-owned super sale. And you better not be golfing.
Don't miss Origo's famous pre-owned super sale. This Saturday and Sunday only. Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike, West Palm. Online, origo.net. All original MSRP amounts vary subject to prior sale. Plus tax tag title $7.99 meter fee. See dealer for details.
If your smile is holding you back and you don't smile in pictures and you're not confident when you're talking to people, why not go see Dr. Bradford and look into orthodontics? You know, he does it all. He does it for kids. He does it for adults. He does the clear brackets. He does the regular traditional brackets. He does Invisalign, Invisalign Teen. He has been doing it now for over 20 years. Dr. Bradford has seen it all and he's fixed it all because he has been in this business for a long time. There's nothing you can march in there and show him that he hasn't seen and fixed. I love too that he adds the modern technology. He's got the digital scanners, accelerated orthodontics, state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities. He's got offices all over in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach, so call him up today for your free consultation. That first meeting, he'll absolutely just give you all the details and not charge you a penny. Here's the number, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
A penguin can jump as high as 6 feet in the air. That's nearly a dunk. Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And the satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? In Providence, Rhode Island, every night skyscrapers and tugboats blink their lights on and off to wish kids in a children's hospital good night. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Hey, it's Jay Bird, and I am so freaking hungry after our conversation. I wish Bud's Chicken and Seafood could come right now and just give us all food, but that can't happen, so you got to go there yourselves. There are locations all over Palm Beach County. They got a great deal going on right now. 3 pieces of chicken, the big dogs, with fries, or whatever side you choose for $3.99, or you can get the 2 pieces of chicken and fries, or any side you want for $3.49. They are going to have you save some money because they know school is coming up, and I honestly can say there's not an item on Bud's that I don't love. It is delicious food. Go there, try the bird sauce that I helped make. I know some people don't believe me. Virginia, please have my back on this.
I was there for the tasting and the sauce development. He did indeed come up with the flavor profile.
Yeah, so this deal's going on till September 17th. This awesome 3 pieces of chicken deal or the 2 pieces of chicken. Like I said, $3.99 for the 3-piece, $3.49 for the 2-piece. Go in there. Tell them Jay Bird sent you in there. Try that bird sauce, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Metro PCS announces the best unlimited deal in wireless. Get 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for just $75, period. Plus, get 2 free 32-gig LG K20 Plus phones when you switch. All on a reliable 4G LTE network. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. Video streams at up to 480p. Top 3% of customers using greater than 32 gigs a month may notice reduced speeds. No tether. See store for details and terms and conditions.
If you like to sing and you like to drink, you need to join us for KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke coming up this Friday night at Blue Martini City Place in West Palm Beach.
Come out and join us. Cocktails on special for happy hour. Delicious food.
Find more about Blue Martini at bluemartinilounge.com.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
Pink's got a new album coming out October 13th, and this is the first song off of that album.
We are searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts, and you sold us down the river too far. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called, but man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. Oh, what about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever after? Oh, what about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? Oh, what about love? What about trust? What about us? Sticks and stones, they may break these bones, but then I'll be ready. Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on, are you ready? I'll be ready. I don't want control, I want to let go. Are you ready? I'll be ready. 'Cause now it's time to let them know. You're ready. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? So what about us? What about all the broken happy ever after? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? What about us? What about us? What about us?
Yeah, good stuff. New Pink. Get an entire album coming up October 13th. That's What About Us, obviously. After the show podcast going to be on deck coming up here in just a little bit. If you're listening to the podcast right now, keep it right here. It's going to be here. If you want to check it out by itself, it's going to be on YouTube, also on our SoundCloud channel. Just go to the KVJ Show or kvjshow.com to get it.
Jokey Pennington over here. Did you see him just scare the crap out of me?
Yeah, you did.
Not cool. I'm rushing in here to try to make it, to do my job right, and somebody scares me and I
Better
wet my
scare you
pants.
coming out of the bathroom than going in.
think I still wet my pants a little.
You inspire me. It's like, you know, trick or treat for Halloween. You're wearing that candy corn dress. So I feel like, let's do some tricks.
So it's Virginia's fault then.
That candy corn dress I love it.
You want to borrow it?
I love
You've been talking about it all morning.
It's a bold. It's bold.
It's bold. Or you can also see that candy corn dress if you want to check out KVJ TV. That's up on YouTube as well. Virginia's showing it off. Oh, yeah. So go check it out. Well, before we get to all that fun, let's wrap things up here today with a lovely thought. Jaybird is cleaning his fake glasses just to get ready.
So he can see it better.
Yes.
Actually, I can't see crap with those on.
They're all scuffed because they're the same glasses he wears out to cocktails and karaoke.
Well, I lost my real ones. I washed my real ones and they broke.
Imagine that, huh?
I have lost a lot from my washer and dryer. Many have fallen.
You check your pockets where you put clothes in there?
No,
okay.
I don't. I got to work on it.
Okay. All right.
You don't drown by falling in the water. You drown by staying there.
Oh, swim, baby, swim.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.